Oh, the Pinball Channel. Oh my.
What?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Coming to you from beautiful upstate New York, this is the Slam Tilt Podcast, a show about all things pinball. I'm your host, Ron Hallett, here with my co-host, Bruce Nightingale.
Hello, folks.
And we are at the Silverball Saloon. We have Uncle Gary in the back, part of the Stern Army. Where's the Silverball Saloon located again?
It is in East Rochester, 135 West Commercial Street in East Rochester, New York. Zip code is 14445.
You heard it here.
USA. That's a lot of fours.
Yes, it is.
But we're not alone. We also have the Pinball Princess.
Hi.
Got it. We also have everyone's favorite, Zach. Zach has personally fixed every machine here at one point.
No. Not every machine, no.
But a lot.
No, just like 3/4. Well,
so what's Zach's opinion of the big game right behind him?
Best wide body ever.
best stern wide body?
No, even that. But it's very good.
So is
Big game over Cheetah?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it subpar?
I still need more time on Cheetah, I guess. Every game of Cheetah I play sucks.
Well, you played Ron, so that means
No,
it
I
sucks.
mean like every game I have sucks. Not the game itself sucks. The game plays fine.
So we are live this week.
Yes, we are.
Because I'm in Rochester and I won't have a chance to edit, so let's just do it live. So Bruce, you're
Yes.
going to behave, right?
No.
You're not going to say really inappropriate things. Because I can't edit them out.
I know that.
You saw the smile spreading across his face.
Yeah, I'm scared
God.
already. I really am.
You should be.
Okay.
We've been scared.
Well, we have a delay.
do.
Technically, I don't think that makes a difference.
If only you had a censor button.
Censor.
You need to invest in a censor button.
So welcome to episode 112.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Okay.
I never saw it either.
Me
Brand
neither.
new. It's brand new.
Ant-Man and the...
I didn't even know it was out yet.
Yeah.
It
so
is.
we have all colossally failed.
Yes,
Yep.
we have. We're used to that.
Well, I don't consider it a failure not seeing it, so.
Yeah.
And if I keep turning away, it's because the mic is here, so you can see the back of my head, unfortunately.
You can't have the laptop record too in parallel.
No.
Not crisp, let's just say, our video, but it's not bad.
No. And if it's choppy in any way, we will be uploading. I will be uploading one on YouTube. So.
And eventually the podcast.
And eventually the podcast.
Because that's how I'm going to see it.
Yep. So, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
We just finished trivia at the old Silverball Saloon.
Did you
and
win?
Bro Tenders did win.
The Bro Tender.
That's our name for our... We crushed.
Yeah, the Slam Tilt crew did not enter because we didn't realize that was going on, or else we would have beaten y'all.
I've invited Zach many times.
I know almost
trivia.
all the answers.
Yeah, but I could go to a team.
We can find you a team.
I don't want to be found a team.
You can be on our team.
I want to be in your team.
Because you lie.
I'm not a bro, and I'm not a tender.
You're a chicken tender. You eat them a lot.
No.
Yes,
I
you
think
do.
of
I do,
Bro,
but I'm
Zach
not.
is literally the first thing I think of.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So, what should we talk about? I have no format. I have nothing.
Where's your notes?
News of
The week?
the week.
Okay, what news?
What the hell's been going on?
This week in pinball's not out yet, so
Expo. We gotta talk about Expo.
We gotta talk about Expo.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's only Sunday night.
It's only Sunday, so we now have to talk about your trip coming up to Expo and what your plans are and how the many fans out there can grab and hold and touch you and say, I need you.
Or identify him and then wave and say hi
Yes,
from
because
safe
don't forget.
distance.
Yes. Or hug him. Don't forget. Come up to him at Expo and give him a big hug.
Or try to shake your hand if they're feeling adventurous.
We used to try to do that. Like that's like the...
Hug. Bonding hug.
Hug is like Bruceism for handshake.
Nope, it's not. It's truly blue. He got many hugs when he was there last time, and he loved it.
Well, from Pinburg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Hug shakes.
Oh, shakes.
And
It's like this. You just hold out your hand.
No, it's not.
Take
It's
my
hold
hand.
both hands around Ron and go,
Hug shake.
hi.
Hug
But I see Steph had some of our food. How was it?
It was delicious.
And we'll be
Actually, Zach was responsible for the monkey bread.
That's
it was
good.
his suggestion.
There you go.
I mean,
And
anytime you got like
it's
3 people
so
together, you need to have a monkey bread.
I can eat one by myself.
You can, but you shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
It's only 1,800 calories.
Exactly.
I've already had a garbage plate today. Please
Yes,
don't.
please
now
tell
you've had a
people what a
garbage
garbage
plate
plate is.
Delicious.
It is delicious.
Bad.
Very
Garbage
good.
plate is
It's
all all the things.
It's a meat. You put two bases down.
Starchy things.
Which is starch, which is either French fries, home fries, mac salad, or cold beans.
Or entire potatoes.
Or entire salt potatoes if you're going for like the Syracuse flavor of it. Then you put down your meat, which is either hamburgers, hot dogs, red hots, white hots, chicken tenders. You should try chicken tenders. They're really good. Chicken tender one.
If I want to eat some chicken tenders, I'll just eat them.
No.
I don't throw them in them.
No, you do. Then you put meat sauce on top of it, onion, ketchup, mustard,
Hot sauce,
and it's the goodness.
Yes.
And it's
really
like,
is.
and it comes in a to-go container, and it's about a pound of food.
It's a good thing it comes in a to-go
It
container.
was
'cause
more
you'll need
food
it.
than I can handle.
Oh, I
By the way,
can eat one. In,
what is a red hot and a white hot? Because I wasn't quite.
A
clear
red
on
hot
that.
is a beef, and a white hot is a pork hot dog.
Oh shit.
Is there a pinball hot dog? Just trying to bring it back.
No, we don't talk pinball.
We don't talk pinball?
No.
You're violating one of the rules.
I know.
You don't
Hi,
want to
Chris.
So, at Expo, we're going to have reveals.
Yes, reveals.
We're going to have Oktoberfest.
With now the creepy guy. We just saw the picture of the creepy
Will the
guy.
machine actually be there? Like, go to
The
Playfield?
Oktoberfest is supposed to be
And
there.
it's supposed to be revealed. And you get to see the creepy guy. That's
There'll be something in the cabinet, that you can like look at.
maybe even play.
It may even light up.
I would assume.
It may play for
Play it.
about 10 minutes.
I would assume play because
And,
if they don't have it ready for play, why even do it?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
my thought.
On the other hand, Stern.
Well, Stern.
Stern, I think, learned their lesson after the last time. They just won't bring it to the show.
Yeah. I think Stern will probably not reveal anything.
They're not going to reveal anything.
Nah. Because they reveal crap on their own time.
Yeah.
They'll post a trailer from their home location with like the first letter of the name of the next game, just like slowly being revealed by a zoom out with like epic music in the background.
Yep. There'll be a trailer, a short trailer no one will like. They'll say it sucks, and a couple of days later, there'll be pictures come out, and everyone will say, "Oh my God, it's a great."
I didn't
thing
notice
ever."
it. I didn't know it was coming out, man.
Yeah, and then everyone will pre-order, and
Yep.
yeah.
At least we'll sell out in like
At least
1
will sell
hour.
out immediately at the Monsters, etc.
So we were actually in the back of the Silverball Saloon. We were in the back of the building with Gary looking over us.
Uncle
you
Gary,
know.
it's right there.
I was gonna put a glass of vodka right next to him, but
What?
Not on the machines.
yeah, not on the machine.
Gary's for a Stern Army event, right, Bruce?
Gary is for a Stern Army event, which we had this week, last week, and we have one coming up next week.
Why did we have one last week?
Oh, I thought we did. No, not last week. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
And then we have one coming up this week.
because they're monthly events.
They're monthly events. Well, no, it was actually late in the month last month, and then we're going earlier this month, so it's actually a little sooner.
How exciting!
How exciting. So, Expo, what are your thoughts? When do you fly out, Ron?
Well, I will be here. I'll be here through Thursday.
Okay.
Which is, well, I'll be
Morning.
Yeah. So I'm going to be.
So you're flying out Thursday?
Yeah. So far I've been in Rochester, then Buffalo, then back to Rochester, then to Albany, then to Chicago
By flying over Rochester.
by flight. Yes. And then I'll get there Thursday evening.
Okay.
So
You'll be walking in probably just when they're opening the hall.
yes, that was the idea.
Okay. Dad meeting you out there, or is Dad?
Guys, coming with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to try to attend the seminars, especially the Stern seminars,
Yes.
the American, just to see all the reveals.
And see Timmer and
Timmer.
Keith
Timmer.
and Lyman.
Tim Balls
Yes.
has told me he's going to do a Tim rant. He's going to
When?
have a Tim rant for me when I'm there.
Really? About us?
Just
Yeah.
for you?
About us?
He hasn't said what it's going to be
It's
about.
gotta be about us.
But Tim's not appearing on podcasts anymore, so I'm just really curious to see what his awesome new Tim rant's going to be.
I know, the fact that he consented to. It must be big.
It must be big.
That's the kind. I mean,
Huge.
Return,
it's going to be one big boom.
boom. The
Yeah.
return of Tim Balls. And let's see, yeah,
And then you fly back Sunday.
Sunday morning because
Back to here?
Yeah, no, back to Albany.
Okay, so you're
I'm
going to
driving
go
back to Albany. I'll
Okay.
take a break. But it's nice to see they actually changed the schedule since Sunday was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
And if you paid to go Sunday to actually play games, you were dumb.
I mean,
Yeah.
you say change the schedule, but isn't this a completely new event?
No, they actually it was actually modified last year. I think
Okay.
last year.
By new event, if you look at the schedule, it's
It
the
looks
exact
exact
same
same.
format, font, and everything that it's been for the last 15 years. So whoever made it before is still making it.
Yeah.
they changed it so instead Sunday's not an actual day now. So the only way you'll be there Sundays if you're playing in the tournament.
Yeah.
Which I won't be playing in anyway, so I have no reason to stay there. Not that the tournament's not great. They will be running a
Ladder.
the bracket tournament
Bracket,
thing
ladder.
with the bracket that goes on into infinity, like it takes up an entire wall.
Yes. And beyond.
Yeah. And you'll
To
like
ladder and beyond.
you'll get called to play at any time, but they'll like you can see where you are in a queue, and it's one of those.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. How many people are usually play? Like
Ladders
100?
are pretty
Over 100.
Over 100
Oh,
people
it
usually
sounds
play in
cool.
the tournament.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I
does seem
want to
like-
play in a ladder sometime. But
That
Chris
does
keeps
sound like
denying
the
me.
sort of thing you'd want to do.
Well, let's make this Stern Army to a ladder. How's that?
Are you?
The whole thing?
Well, you just play one game, and that determines where the ladder statement is.
Yeah, fair enough.
How's that
It
sound?
would take way too long to play the game, though.
What
One
is-
game?
Yeah.
Well, if you get 10 or 12 people, they play a 4-player game together. Then it's only 3 games you got to wait for, and then you start the ladder.
But still, 3 games of 4 players each you have to wait
Or you
for.
can actually have them do it before in pre-qualifying.
Then you're still waiting around because they're all going to be clubbed.
No,
on
you
the
do it
game.
in that first hour.
And folks, if you're looking for a format, there is none. We're literally sitting at a table shooting the shit, and that's what this is going to be.
I'm going to take a
There
piece
really probably
of
should have been a format.
you know told.
Because I just didn't have time for a format.
Fail.
Whatever.
We should have thought ahead.
No, no
Yes.
thinking ahead. Do we have anyone in the chat? No, we have no one in the chat.
Excellent.
No one in the chat.
I'm,
It's your chance to do answer questions and stuff. We could be interactive right now,
You could insult Bruce live.
live to his face.
And nobody will.
Nobody will, because they're all watching. Well, no, football's over.
Football's on.
Oh no, football's on. That's it. They're all watching football. So
Yep.
I'm not
Kansas
here.
City versus New England.
Oh.
And it's on at the bar.
Oh. It's on at the bar. So let's
how are
see.
they?
Oh.
How are the Patriots doing?
They were winning.
We,
more or
we, have,
less.
we do have somebody is being quiet
Oh.
in the chat.
Hey, I remember you. You were just watching us stream games a while ago.
Very nice.
So,
I know we got
ask
more
us
people.
questions.
Wicked
Come-
piss of it. Pats are winning, and so are the Sox.
Oh,
Of course they are.
Boo. Hey, Mr. Chuck Webster.
Hi,
I
Chuck.
got more monkey bread.
And the cool
Go
thing
for
is
it.
when we have the audio, no one will get any of the chat.
You can even have the last piece,
Great.
but you have to make his funnel cake fries.
Nope, last piece later. I'll make them later on.
Still
Okay.
order those?
No.
Any repairs this week? They're asking.
Oh, any
I worked
repairs?
on this. I worked on big game.
And
When I came in, what was it, yesterday? The left lower flipper was sticking and not going to a full home position. So luckily Zach got me a rebuild kit a couple weeks ago for a Stern Holder Electronics solid state Type 2, which I don't think it matters on the flipper rebuild kits, does it? Type 1, Type 2?
Yeah, or
I think it's just the bases that are
the
different.
bushing.
But the bushing it does, yes.
Did it include bushing?
No,
no, they
What's
don't.
wrong with
that's a
people?
big fail with all these companies. They need to include bushings.
PBR does.
I know.
That's
Very.
it. But they don't even sell classic Stern kits because they don't have all the parts. Because no one has all the parts.
I know. So I went into it today, and I found 4 of the 6 bushing screws missing on the lower left and right flipper.
Well,
There's one holding each bushing on, one screw.
They've all disappeared into the ether.
And they were not in the bottom of the cabinet or anything, so I got my screw bin out, and they were perfect. They were not screwed up or messed up. They tightened right up.
Ever consider Loctite?
Ugh.
Why?
I hate that stuff.
That's the-
I love that. See that blue Loctite. Anything on the flipper plate. I
Yeah, the
put
problem
Loctite
is screws are so weak these days that when you try to unscrew them, they'll strip.
on. Screws are so weak these days.
Well, they are actually. I think
Yeah,
that's
the metal doesn't have any of that radiation anymore. Like the
Yeah,
good old
exactly.
days, so.
It's all healthy shit now. So then I noticed I was going into the flippers, and after I replaced that, we actually talked about this on your big game, Ron. The back plate behind the upper flippers was bent and catching on the flipper bat. Mm-hmm. So I bent that back, and no more hang up. What else did I fix this week? Nothing actually broke yesterday.
Well, Star Trek messed up.
Star Trek and stuff. No, I thought it was Mustang messed up.
Star Trek also messed up earlier, before the finals.
Oh, on me?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. But yeah, I remember.
She got instant 4-ball multi-ball.
Oh.
oh well.
Also, I'm pretty sure the trough glitched on me.
Yeah, except that when I get a beneficial
Because
malfunction.
they
My
all chose a mode for me. at one
instinct is not to play on. It's to try and trap up and
And
yell
then
for a
Mustang is
pet.
just Mustang.
And I'm really
It's still-
awful at
Mustang
trapping
is not
up.
a true
So
ready
code.
I believe that's what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do.
It is what you're supposed to do, which is why I do it
version
without
of Mustang
fail.
code?
I'm used to Tim Sexton running tournaments, so
Jabbar.
I try to play by the rules. Also,
You know,
it's
as
the right thing
opposed
to
to the
do.
other tournaments that Tim doesn't run.
So, who's your
Where
favorite
Seth just
Buffalo
cheats
pin friend?
constantly.
Oh yeah, that's
Who's that?
exactly how that works.
Asking who's your favorite Buffalo pin friend?
What does that even
That'd be Kevin.
mean?
Okay.
Okay, Kevin.
Shout out to the Pin Brawlers, my Buffalo pinball team, annihilating again in the rankings,
Oh yeah.
just like every season until we lose in the final night.
And then,
Um,
or when you actually get more players below 1,000, then you're really screwed, aren't you?
Yeah, they're still purposely holding off, so keep them a while.
Ah,
You know,
that's how
and
this works.
shooting up the women's rankings instead, you know, to make it to the women's national championships.
Yeah.
Nothing of that, you know, boring main states championships or anything like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, isn't there a women's tournament in Buffalo this coming weekend?
There is.
There
is.
is. Tell us about it.
I don't know that much past
Buffalo,
that
There you
it is.
Buffalo Women's Pinball is running a tournament, and it's on Sunday, and
There
that's
you go.
all we know.
That's all we know.
And isn't the start
Sorry,
time
Summer.
like 3 p.m.?
I don't know.
Find out.
Same time as mine. Out here for the.
Copycats.
Yep.
I believe it was 3 p.m.
So basically, if someone wanted to go to Silverball but also wanted to go to this, they would have one hell of a choice to make. That sucks.
Luckily, no one faces that position here. But
Nobody does at all.
Sucks for them.
Nope. Completely hypothetical situation.
Absolutely.
Yep, wind translates here and good stuff on the Stern Army.
You mentioned a
You can win a
tournament.
homemade
Did
medal,
you have
though.
a tournament yesterday?
We did have a tournament. We had a pin golf tournament.
Pin golf.
Yep, and
I hate
3 of
that
the 4
format.
people were the finalists here. Which one was missing? Ronald.
Sometime
Yeah, like 615 million or whatever on Dirty Harry was not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough to get me in, unfortunately.
God.
Yeah, because what did he get? Like
678.
670. So, ow, that hurt.
Yep.
I really thought I had it there. I thought that would
After
be
our
cool.
banner game in our group earlier with a whopping like winning score of like 400 million.
Yep.
I really thought that'd be cool. He could have the 4 people here in the finals, but did
No,
not happen.
did not happen. He failed.
So
Bob.
who- so
Bob
who
finished
won?
4th. I finished 3rd. The Princess finished 2nd. And Zach
Wins again.
wins again.
You try beating him.
Do you get tired of winning? You seem so excited.
I'm always so excited.
Can't you tell? You can see the excitement right now.
Winning, losing, not even playing.
Well, on GoldenEye, he got 2.8 billion.
Yeah, just casually. It was
Yeah.
it was something to say.
It's really easy to do if you can hit the 2 shots. The game only has 3 shots. Like,
Yep.
What, the 3 ramps?
yeah.
And the target.
And the target.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
2 light
That's your
bulbs.
4 shots.
Targets aren't really shots.
my kinda
that much,
game.
But like,
Maybe that's why I like GoldenEye. Nice and simple. Not too many shots to confuse me.
By the way, the Buffalo Women's Pinball, it's the Buffalo Women's Pinball Plunge 1018, which is on October 21st at 3 p.m.
I thought that's at 3:30.
They start, there's practice,
open.
doors open 3.
Ah.
They start at 3:30. It's 6 rounds of match play with playoffs, and it's an IFBA event. $3 plus coin drop. And that's at Misuda Cho's.
They're
Which
the
is
newest
somewhere in
Buffalo
Buffalo.
pinball location, featuring 5 classic Sterns and nothing else.
What? But the picture that I just
Not
saw
classic.
had not.
No, like they've got Walking Dead,
Yeah.
Metallica, AC/DC, Iron Maiden, and Kiss.
You're sure?
They're
Because
not
that looks like a
classic.
countdown to me.
That wasn't there when I was there 2 weeks ago.
Okay, I don't know then.
So perhaps they also have a countdown. But if
That'd be
you're in the
pretty
area,
cool. That'd be at least one good game in the lineup.
you're in the Buffalo.
Oh!
Wow. If you're in the Buffalo and or Canada, and you
Take
want
off,
to make
eh?
the and you want to make the trip,
Yep.
come on over, come on down to the tournament.
If you are in Syracuse or in Rochester,
Rochester.
come on over to us. Or if you're in Buffalo, you want to come over, you're more than welcome.
And if you have a TARDIS, call me.
Yeah, because you're going to have to pick. I know you're going to pick this place, because this place rocks. 26 pinball machines, including classic Sterns.
But which one's worth more points?
Don't know.
There's
By the way, your answer about your favorite Buffalo pin from is wrong.
I don't know how. I didn't realize there was a correct
Don't know.
answer.
Yeah, I didn't know it was right or wrong answer.
So
Is this one of those opinion versus fact things again?
No, this is pure fact.
Yes, it is
obviously.
pure fact.
Pinhead knows what the truth is,
Yeah.
but he won't tell us.
So
It's a secret.
there's been lots of streaming going on too. We have this
Golden.
stream. We've been streaming 3 different rigs at Zach's. We've
Yeah.
had
'Cause speaking of repairs,
Sometimes more than one at once.
yeah,
so repairs. We've had Dracula,
yeah.
which was not Dracula. Was none of the coils worked.
And none of the switches worked,
None of the switches
except the
worked.
start button.
Yep.
You would start a game, but then nothing would happen.
Because the start button's on a different connector. On that.
No, all the switches register and switch test.
So a switch was blocking the signal, so none of the switches would actually work. A switch was activated completely. That's what happened. Yes. So one switch was on, and it blocked all of it out.
Which shouldn't be quite how that works, because it's a matrix.
It
But
was weird. It was
Which
like
that
the
was
slam
correct,
tilt
right?
ball.
Wasn't that what it was?
It was the slam
Well,
tilt
That's what
ball
happens
was
actually
up,
downstairs on the ball bowler. I have a sticky
And then-
switch on the ball bowler.
So
one of the
I think it's
connectors
bad
was
coding,
not
probably.
done right.
what
Yeah,
happens
well-
is if the switch is stuck, it won't reset the pins again, so it won't go to the next frame.
in this instance, the roll tilt ball was stuck at the far end, instantly tilting the game
Yep.
as soon as you started it.
Yep. So that was that issue. And then we had the most bizarre issue where the coils weren't working. However, we measured voltage at the coil. You would think it'd be dead, but instead we were getting 5 volts.
Wow, that's weird.
So we tested at the test point on the rectifier board, and we got
43 volts.
so
We tested the pin going into the connector.
And guess who
43
didn't
volts.
accidentally touch the transformer? It was me. I did not do it.
That's weird. What was it?
Steph successfully did not touch anything that was electrified.
Yeah.
Wire?
No, we repinned it, even though it's already been repinned, and looked perfectly fine, and I fixed it.
Oh.
But we
Yeah.
can't tell why. That was a problem.
yeah, the pin looked perfectly fine, but removed it, crimped a new pin on, and instant coils. And all the switches worked, and it pretty much worked. It was just a shop job.
Now, how's that right slingshot on that Dracula?
It's firing nice and strong.
Yeah, it's machine gunning.
Yeah.
We need some. It just needs some
Which is why
adjustments.
AJF is talking about that, because he was watching the stream.
The eject was so ridiculously
Yeah, it probably arced the
overpowered.
ball like 3 inches in the
Yeah,
air.
it would just go flying through the air.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
have it.
it's like a catapult. But Stern actually had an adjustment screw on the eject.
You can adjust the height of the coil stop
Yeah,
so that it can go in
makes
this.
sense. Yeah.
you can actually control the power.
That was amazingly thoughtful
That
and
was
well
great.
designed.
Did
Yeah.
they keep doing that or no? Actually,
think
how many
so.
classic Sterns have? Well, this one doesn't have
No,
one.
it doesn't have it. Maybe I don't even
No,
know.
it does.
I don't think
Oh,
Stars
it does. So it has an adjustment
No, it has a kicker.
as a kicker, but I don't think it has an adjustment screw.
I don't think
think
it
it
does
does
either. I don't know about Stars. I don't think Stars does.
No. So why
Kicker has no hole.
it doesn't have a hole?
Stars-
That is right.
So why would you have a nice
Star,
feature
you have to try a Stingray,
if you have a nice adjustment
or even
and you
pinball.
remove it for
Pinball
no
would
reason?
be a good change.
Find us a pinball, Bruce.
I would say we could answer Chuck's
I want a
question,
pinball.
too.
I want an EM pinball.
I know. I would do too, actually.
Okay, is Countdown the best System 1 game? Yes or no? We have-
Yes.
There is none.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Not even Countdown?
Countdown's okay. Not the best.
For
What's
me-
the best System 1?
None.
One has to be the best.
Why?
none.
Because Gottlieb?
Yes. System
Okay.
1. System 1.
Even if you replace the new all-in-one board that fixes all of your problems ever.
It doesn't fix all the problems. Because you still have to do all the ground mods. You still have to
No,
do
you don't do the ground mods because there's only
Yeah,
one board.
you still do in some ways.
There's only one board. There can't be
But-
ground problems.
Okay. Countdown is awesome.
No.
Yes.
Countdown is definitely
It's
the
If
best
you had to
System
play
1.
Countdown
Royal
or any other
Flush. Royal
System
Flush.
1 game.
What's the one with the cards in the beginning?
Joker
called?
Poker?
Joker Poker.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, definitely because
I
you
would
have.
say for me it's the triumvirate of Joker Poker, Countdown, and Sinbad.
No, Sinbad does not make it for me.
I like
Not at
Sinbad.
all.
Well, it has bad in the name.
It is
Yeah,
bad.
and Sin.
And yeah,
It
he's
is.
right. He's right.
Sinbad.
And you can watch the latest Papa tutorial on Sinbad. You can watch Bowen play it and it looks like an easy game. It looks controllable somehow. I don't know
Yeah.
how that's possible.
Well, if you
Because
don't
it's
flip,
not.
it's much easier. And all your flippers are freshly rebuilt, so you can actually bounce pass off of them. Unlike pretty much every single System 1 game I ever played anywhere.
I'm looking forward to see if this bounce passes now after doing stuff.
Yeah, me too.
He's
It reminds
pointing
me
to
of
the
Dracula.
big
We have
game.
to re-rebuild
For those
the
who will
rotor.
listen to this
That
after the
flipper,
fact.
right? I did it wrong?
I don't know what's wrong.
No!
The left flipper on Dracula, after being fully rebuilt, does not bounce pass. So we'll have to find out why.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure I kind of did it. Or, no, you guys ended up doing it because I couldn't get the flipper shaft in the bushing.
No, we just finished tightening it, but like you could have messed up somewhere else.
Thanks,
You
Zach.
could. Wow.
But he's
I mean,
probably right.
she did do the whole job minus that endpoint, so.
Yeah, and I am incredibly inexperienced.
So now we need to ask Zach, when's he going to bring over Gamatron?
Well, we still have to fix it.
I know. I guess you haven't played with it?
What's wrong with
It's on
it?
Steph's fix-it list.
Is it?
It is, good.
Alright, what do you need me to fix?
Well, Steph, you're around all week, I hear.
Yes.
It has a switch matrix issue. These
Definitely.
spinners register as drop targets. So when you rip the spinner, you just see the 5 you want to go.
Didn't this game work previously?
Yeah, I just turned it on one day and it didn't work anymore.
Oh, great.
PIAs?
Don't know. I've looked into it.
Because we need that here. Everyone needs a little bit of Gamatron.
Steph's first switch matrix issue.
I don't even know how to start. You have the schematics, right? 'Cause
No, you don't even need it. Swap the PIAs and then go from there. See if it changes.
swap the
That'd be the
what-
easiest
what-
way.
What?
That is a good. I really doubt that's the issue though, but it could technically fix it.
What?
The PIA is the I/O chip, and there's two of them on a
U10,
Valley
U11.
MPU.
One, and
they're
this one
exactly
is
the
actually,
same.
one is on.
One handles the switches, one handles the lights, so you can just swap them. And if your problem changes to a lamp issue, then you know you have a bad PIA.
Yep.
So,
Would that be the first thing that you would do?
is there really any other news other than Expo? I mean, Expo is
You're
already
ending
kind of.
Metallica's run.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
They're
That's
ending the
significant to
Metallica's
me
run.
because that's the game I freaking wanted.
Luckily, they made a crap ton of
They
them.
made a crap ton.
You can buy mine.
Oh, we could have a sale take place right on the podcast.
I know, see?
Yes.
You can take it home with you right now tonight.
If only I could do an auction barker voice.
I don't have a car that can take that.
I
home.
do.
We can put it right on the roof.
No, Ron can just take it back for
Let's
you.
just take it back.
Leave it at his dad's house for a while.
Hey, your dad can have two Metallicas.
Or just take it to my house, and then next time you're in the area, you just pick it up.
See, look how this works so easily.
Head-to-head Metallica.
But I wouldn't want to take Metallica away from here.
Anything can be sold. Anything can be bought.
No,
Except for Gamatron.
nothing can nothing can be bought if it can't be sold.
True. But most games are out there.
Yes, TurboGrafx,
Yeah.
a live streamed Slam Tilt episode because our normal editor, who actually knows how to edit in a timely manner,
Wink,
will
wink,
be
wink.
going to
This time,
Expo.
he can't edit in a timely manner.
I can't.
I actually get a day off tomorrow. That's going to be really cool. I've actually got it off right now because they're running. Let me see how the bar is. Well, I've got about 7 or 8 people at the bar. A couple people upstairs playing pin.
You could come by and play some pinball on stream.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I could for a little bit.
Do it.
I will. I'll look at Gamatron. Maybe we'll look at Gamatron together.
Ah.
Since it's our game.
Hello, Ryan from Wisconsin.
Do we have? I don't know where.
I mean, if we have 3 people who already know how to fix it, and 1 person who doesn't, I think we might overpower the teaching opportunities.
Maybe, maybe not.
Wait, what are we fixing? Gamatron?
Gamatron.
Teach me before he comes over.
Well, then you won't need to fix it, will he?
I don't know where I put my PIAs. I gotta find it.
Oh, I got a giant stack of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I got
So-
like 40 of them probably.
I know. At that time when we bought the ones, that was a really good deal.
I thought that was CPUs.
Oh, that was CPUs. That was CPUs.
I got a stack of
So-
those too.
Speaking of podcasts, how's the Riptide Pinball podcast going?
Crystal looked very pretty this past weekend. She was
Yes. And she
very
will
nice
be at
outfit.
Expo.
Very nice outfit, Crystal.
Crystal will be at Expo. I'll be talking to Crystal, and she may ask me, how's the podcast going?
Well, hopefully she won't have to. Hopefully it'll just like kind of pop up in everyone's feeds. in a
We
couple
need to see a
days.
dual selfie from you two
Yes, we do.
in front of like the rarest game there.
Okay, we can do that.
But yeah, we need a podcast. We need a podcast.
Wow.
We need a podcast.
Wow, peer pressure.
This has rightfully been them for the past several weeks.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
But what else?
York show.
York show.
York show.
Happening this weekend,
My
right?
present's coming to me.
Yeah.
It should be in New York State
Oh, yeah,
about
Sunday.
now.
Which is what?
The one you guessed a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago.
Oh,
The
God,
5
that's
guesses.
so long ago. That's the one. Oh, that's the one.
I know that one.
I know you
Yeah.
know.
Come
That.
on, if
Isn't
I
it the one
remember,
you
I
said
just
you-
listened to this show one time.
He said he'd give me $100 if I could guess it 5 guesses.
No, it was 100 pesos.
No, only $100.
I don't remember what the award is, but you did guess it.
I guessed it on like the 4th try, and then it just got dropped.
Yes, it did.
And then next
It was
week
the
I
fifth
was
try.
like, "Where's my money?"
It was a 5th try. I owe you 25. I'd show you 25.
And by the way, it's Alien Star. It's a
Alien
game.
Star, yes.
Brian says we do need more podcasts. It's the only way I make it through work. That's fair.
Just
See?
think, after you listen to this one, you can play it backwards. And
Yes.
there, and
You're
get the
right.
secret messages.
Whatever he said, it's probably X-rated. Do not listen at work.
But yeah, so that should be pretty cool with.
So York, they did stream
Yeah, they
Facebook
streamed
live stream
the 62
62. What is it called?
bingo silver
Sales.
Silver Sales,
That thing
which
was beautiful.
we mentioned last week. So if you wanted to see what a Bally bingo looked like when it was new,
It was beautiful. I'm surprised the paint held up really well.
I was surprised it was in a cardboard box. Didn't like in the 60s you use like stone tools?
No. No.
Stone tools, the 1960s.
Chisels. You're thinking of the Flintstones from the 60s.
I mean, I actually expected like a wooden crate.
No, it was all
Even,
cardboard.
my dad bought a new in box Navy ship Polaris.
Well, the thing
the
with the
giant
Navy
wooden
ship was,
box.
don't forget, it was being shipped on heavy-duty cruise, being bounced around like that, and it was more of a delicate matter machine.
Well, no, it's made of like solid cast iron.
But the inside stuff was more delicate.
Actually, this inside comes in a separate box.
Oh my.
Oh my!
I don't get that one, but okay.
Neither do I.
Hear anything else about York?
Oh, it was a good show, I heard. My friend bought a couple machines, and they're bringing them back with my machine.
I heard there's some good priced EMs.
Yeah, there was some good priced EMs. How's your EM?
Which one?
Which one?
The new one
new
and the
one?
old one.
Okay.
Which new one?
Well, Spanish Eyes, I think I mentioned I fixed that.
Spanish eyes,
Did you mention
Spanish
why?
eyes.
And then I talked to Zach to figure out why it fixed it.
And was he right on?
Because to review, the issue is you start a game, the thousandths reel would not move, and the game would just the score relay would just keep
To be
going.
specific, it wouldn't
going.
reset to zero.
It wouldn't
to
reset to
start the
zero.
game.
Well, it wouldn't move at all. It didn't move at all, and the motor would keep spinning. But if you manually put the reel on 0, the game would start, and it would score normally.
So it's still getting power, the coil
Yeah.
still worked, everything.
Chuck,
So-
is that score 24-0?
Hang on.
Oh, you talking about the football game?
Yes.
Momentary hiatus, folks.
Yeah. So
Let's listen to a podcast. We'll be right back after
Yeah.
these messages.
No.
So what we did, a wire came off one of the switches on the reel. So soldered it back on, and everything worked. My issue was why?
Let it break?
In my view, okay, it needs to see everything at 0
Yeah.
to start. So if it doesn't see a reel at 0, wouldn't it just keep?
24
To 9.
to 9. Wow.
Wouldn't
And
it
5
just
more
keep
songs.
spinning the reel over and over and over?
Thank you, Chuck.
So then Zach clued me in that there's not just one, but there are 2 zero position switches.
Ah.
Proper terminology, 5 points.
Well, 5-point switches.
Well, 5 points to Gryffindor.
5 points
Yeah.
you got for, like for trivia. You got a 5-point
When you
question.
use the proper terminology, congratulations, you get 5 points.
Oh, cool. So what's
You-
the difference
you can
between?
redeem those on any pinball machine played this week.
What are the two? What were the 2 zero positions? What's the difference? Why are there 2 zero position switches?
One zero position switch tells the game to click that reel again. There's one of them per reel. And there's one set of zero position switches on all the reels, which combined tell it when they're all at 0, so it knows when to stop trying to reset the reels.
And there you go. So
And
the
another person
prospector.
in the chat said that same exact
Yeah, that the runout switch forms the circuit that steps the reels and opens at 0.
Cool.
And then I don't know what mistake Clark means.
Mr. Clark.
I don't get it.
Prostator.
What?
Prospector.
Oh, yes, prospector.
I haven't really done anything with it. It's probably going to be a little while
Yeah.
because I'm going to finally shop out Whodunit. It's been 2 years. I've never shopped it out since I got it from you.
Yeah, well,
I did a flipper rebuild, and I said I was going to shop it out and didn't. And we had Stomp. Like, I'll shop it out before the next Stomp. Didn't. Because Dragon Fist got in the way, and then
I love when Dragon Fist gets in the way. Dragon Fist is almost done for me. Dragon Fist is almost done for me.
Oh, you pulled a full Mylar?
Nope.
no, we didn't.
No.
We covered that on the podcast.
We covered that in the podcast last
haven't
week,
listened
so
to
you
that
haven't listened to
episode.
it, so you need to listen to it.
That was 2 weeks ago.
I tried Centaur, that Centaur playfield I have with the Mylar on it. Oh no.
It could be different depending on each playfield, but I have like a 3-inch patch of Mylar on the bottom of my Black Rose playfield between the flippers. I really want to take it off. But I really don't want to have no paint between my flippers.
Exactly, so that's why I'd rather
But
just deal with it.
there's no inserts or anything, so I feel like, and technically it was diamond plates, I feel like this is the best possible case to take it off, if you were to take it off, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to wait till I find a new playfield.
I agree.
It's happening
So,
any day now.
Prospector,
Any day now.
the middle where it has the 2 spinners, it has 2 mini posts.
Broken?
Mine has 1.
Broken?
Yeah, it's not there, and it's like, please don't tell me to shear it off.
Any shirt off.
Yeah, put my finger in there, metal. Yep, sheared right off.
So you know what you gotta do.
Drill from underneath.
Yep.
Again.
Grind.
Again.
We did it. Easy.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying. Are you kidding?
It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, you gotta
Did
drill.
I do it?
See?
You gotta drill
Did it work?
around it.
After like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah.
So far. Until the fact that there's less than half the wood left slowly.
But it's right
destroys
there.
it. That one's not in a direct line of fire from a flipper.
So
like this
what I'm
one
gonna
is.
do after I drill it out, which is gonna suck, I'm going to
Bolt through.
replace it with a basically machine screw through hole
Yeah.
post, so that even if it does shear off, you could literally just tighten the lock nut on the other end and it would just come out.
Yep.
So that's what I'm gonna do with that. I really haven't done any other repairs.
What else
Sounds
did I
like
do?
we have more repairs coming this week.
I don't know what else we did here. I moved the games, so now all 26 games are upstairs.
26 games.
Didn't you think this game place was hold like 16
That's a
originally?
lot.
Originally, I planned on 13. That's why I doubled it.
Good.
And eventually, I want to take out. I'm probably gonna take out Whitewater. I'm down. And bring in either Hot Doggin', Meteor,
Ah,
or Dragon Fist.
Oh, good. You didn't say the game I would have cried about. If you bring in Sea Witch and it's like, I'm not here, I'm going to cry.
I didn't do well here.
I
No,
really
no.
want to play your Sea Witch.
now doesn't someone here actually own a Sea Witch?
I think 3 of us do.
Oh.
Loser.
Get a Sea Witch.
What's the matter
No.
with you?
You know, you just get you get a Beatles.
It's not worth the space.
Oh,
You get a Beatles.
oh dear.
Honestly, the only reason why I got the second one, and I sold you the one I got, Steph, because it was cheap. The game does nothing for me. I sold it to him. I sold it to you.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
matter to me either.
okay. I mean, it's just.
That's
ugh.
not okay. Smack yourself.
Oh,
Did you say Beatles?
Beatles.
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 It's just a. It's,
Beetlejuice.
it's only a bottle.
It's
Yep.
bubble. So more and more rumors now are.
I can do karaoke for you, Jeff.
Oh boy. Yeah, you did that yesterday.
And so we have Ron on tape doing karaoke.
On tape. What's tape?
Like Memorex.
Memorex.
We have
Is
it on
beta?
video. We have it on video.
Okay.
So
I haven't seen it yet.
I know. Kathy's gonna post it tomorrow.
Oh god.
Nice, Zach.
Yes.
I know you saw it.
Bruce's singing voice is completely different than his talking voice.
Oh my god.
Me
This
and
one's a
Zach-
crooner.
Me and Zach had the same reaction. It's like, who's singing? Because we saw Bruce
All
up
three
there.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like looking all around.
It's like-
You
It
go
do-
from
it
being
doesn't sound like
200% New
Bruce.
Jersey to this crooner. It's like, what just happened?
But luckily, it was caught on video, so.
Yes, I know. And it was posted, and now I posted on the Silverball Saloon page, and we're gonna post both tomorrow
Oh.
on the Slam Till podcast page
You can
and
vote
Ron's
which one's
personal
better.
page.
Thank goodness I didn't sing.
Why not?
Why not? You can come back. We'll
She
get
might have
you-
been. She might exist on the internet if she did that.
I know.
You gotta stop that from happening.
You would hear me singing terribly
You're on
off-key.
this right now, so guess what? Everyone knows who you are now.
They kind of
I
know
have
anyway.
my own podcast.
They're on.
No, you don't, but they never seen you.
I'd love to hear it sometime.
But she's been on streams on this very channel.
I've been on streams on Timmy's channel.
But this is world
And
famous.
Zach's channel. And her
So-
own channel.
This is world famous stuff.
Follow her on Pinball Princess on Twitch.
Like Jim Neighbors. Go to the Silverball Saloon and check out the video. Ron, sing Gene. Sing as Gene.
Gene, I can't sing as Gene. His singing voice is like not even close to how he talks.
Like Bruce.
Yeah.
Whoa, no.
Yeah.
Christine,
Yeah.
16.
My God, Bruce, that's terrible.
She
You wanna-
drives me crazy.
Yes.
I wanna give
Gene does
her
not
what
sing
I
like
got.
this. He's got like this raspy voice when he sings.
Hello, Ryan C.
Oh no, it's
Good
Ryan
night.
C. Good day.
It is good day
Good
for him.
morning.
It is 10 hours, so it would be.
Oh,
It's
God.
early in the
Comes
morning.
Math.
Early in the morning.
No, it's
It's
late in the
14
morning.
hours, right?
Yeah, it's
14,
more
right.
like 14 hours.
So it's
So it's
afternoon.
11.
Yeah, it's
11.
11, 12 o'clock.
45, so it's
Yeah, it's
almost
almost-
noon. That's very early.
And he says, Jeff, you suck,
Jeff,
which
you
you
suck,
do.
yes. So Ryan, since you call Bruce all the time for tech help anyway, here's your chance to just ask it right live
I know,
on the
yeah.
stream.
Well, we know we don't need Jeff. Jeff won't ask us a question because he won't be able to fix it anyway. He's admitted that. He is two thumbs when it comes to repairs. We love you, Jeff.
Mr. Teolis.
Yeah.
Some of us do.
Oh, and Jeff Teolis, your Gene Simmons is far superior.
It is.
It is.
It is. Yes, Ryan, what's your question?
Oh, boy.
Go, caller. We have you on the line.
I think he just wants to say your name.
I put Sea-Witch on 220 volts. Where's he at?
Okay.
Because Australia
Australia is 220.
instead of 110.
You're talking about voltage.
It's really good now. Super strong. What was it at before? 110?
Yeah.
That's why it was so weak.
I mean, are the voltages coming?
Is that about a bad idea?
Are the voltages coming out of the rectifier board? Correct. That's all
Yeah,
that matters.
yeah. If the rectifier board's putting out the right proper voltage, then we're fine. If it's not, then you might want to go down to 190 maybe.
Oh yeah,
because
so
that-
he has sort of high tapped it. Australia's 240.
okay, so it's
Okay.
that 3%.
Yeah, I wouldn't high tap a solid state personally.
Yeah, neither would I.
You've upped the voltage of the displays now, although that is adjustable on the board, and you've also
Yeah.
upped the voltage to
The coils.
well, not the coils. It's fine. You're just high tapping it, but like you've updated the voltage to the logic and everything.
Yeah, CPU.
Which if your voltage regulator is weak, then that's fine. But like if your 5 volts is 5.5, I'd be worried.
Well, measure off the driver board and also measure off the rectifier board. Make sure.
Yep.
That'd be your two things you want to make sure of. And everyone wants an extra 8%.
Okay.
That's what he said.
All right.
Yeah, and adjust your display voltage down to 170.
Yeah, bring your voltage down for the displays. Definitely to 170. It's probably nice and bright right now. He will do some measurements.
And don't electrocute yourself while you're doing it.
Ryan's pretty good.
Well, 220 volts though. Or no, not 220.
That's what they're used to, so.
No, 180 volts DC coming out of the displays.
I know. So it just jingles a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. It won't actually kill you.
No, it won't kill
And
you.
also like make you lose a few hairs.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's what happened to me.
Are
Oh,
you ready
I'm
Chris
doing
didn't
fine.
ground his
for the
games.
mail ball bag?
Oh, I haven't even looked this week, so this could be.
I
I mean,
oh,
it seems like
good.
it's emptying all over our stream the entire time. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, Zach
What?
with a funny.
So we have email from Zach from the Straight Down the Middle show.
Oh boy.
This is a fantastic episode with Teolis. Damn, guys, I forgot Face Off was the name of your segment. That's my fault. I have heard of your Face Off battle, so I should have known better. If it makes it any better, our Face Off is best of 3 video gameplay battle. So totally different format. Unlike Head to Head, which steals everything, delivers it worse, and names it something stupid.
Yes, and they're just a bunch of criminals.
Yeah. And Ryan C's right on this.
I know, exactly.
Keep up the good work, even if I want to pull my hair out listening to Bruce's crappy takes.
Crappy takes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Probably
Oh my
about
god, did you see the look on his face?
We love it
Crappy
though, Bruce,
takes?
even if you're wrong most of the time.
I'm not wrong most of the time, and we know how wrong
Only
straight down the middle
49%
guys
of the
are
time.
with the.
Solo nuclear annihilation's great,
No, it's not.
but don't they like Houdini?
Middling.
Yeah, like Houdini, and
Oh.
wait, and he buys these new games and sells them right away too. You know, that's kind
Well,
of.
most of them are suckers, so.
I don't know. I like that pool. I need more time on it, but I like it.
I mean, you need more time to have its complete code and then give it a proper
True.
refresher.
Which I'm surprised it hasn't been coming out once every couple weeks.
All right, we have an email from Soren.
Hey.
Hi, Soren. Hi, I just remembered the poor fellow with the Flash Gordon game that was flickering the bonus indicators. Remember him?
Yeah.
Yes,
Did you ever hear
that
back
was
from
Mike
that guy?
Dimas.
Yep. Now that
Which,
he
Mike Dimas, you need to trade me piece of toast and another game and maybe a little jingle for my Black Spider-Man.
I'll take the Flash
piece of
Gordon,
toast for those
you know,
at home
part of
is
that.
Toast.
Is Catacomb
Okay.
from
But
Stern.
they must know that by now.
Yeah, exactly. We talked about it so much.
we could have a new listener. This could be the first episode.
I'm
Poor
sorry.
freaking guy.
All right, now that he told which lamps it was, very handy information indeed, I had a go at it. Interestingly, all 4 are controlled from an index 0 output of a lamp board decoder A.
Okay, he understood.
A 0 out on these babies is the input pattern constituting the maximum sync current from the lamp board to the PIA on the MPU board. Tells me something about bad connectors or high current lamps not flowing the optimal paths.
Can I read that?
Go ahead. It starts at a 0 out. Go ahead.
And while we're doing this, let's talk about some of our sponsors that we don't get paid for.
Yes, we have Pinball Star, Joe Newhart. Use it for all your non-stern pinball needs. And we have Mike Pupa, Flipper Fidelity. Improving sound systems for your games, and he also is a Stern distributor. And we're getting it out of the way now.
Yes.
Hi, Zach. Oh, he's here.
Hi, Steve.
Hi. If I'm a bonus,
Yes.
us in the Riptide podcast any day now. She's right here.
Yes.
I'm trying to understand a thing I can't understand.
I can't understand it either.
Well, I was
I'm gonna be
it's-
so
it's-
lost
it's-
in the
he's
Zach
saying
Scott
the signal
episode,
is
it's gonna be
getting
hysterical.
bounced around, and it's not getting a strong signal from one.
I had misunderstood what he said at first, but technically he's right.
Oh my goodness. Technically, he's right. I'm glad
He is technically right, but I don't know if.
So there are 4 address lines going from the MPU to the lamp board.
Why is
for
Ryan
each of the
screaming
4
about
bits.
LEDs?
Because he knows Bruce hates LEDs.
Just to bother Bruce?
no,
Okay.
he wants us to plug him. So.
Well, him.
Wait.
Oh my.
Oh my!
Oh, I would troubleshoot with alligators. Wow, that sounds familiar.
Alligator.
Alligator
Please.
clips. Beefing up
Wait, they don't meow.
supply, ground, and signal connections. See what happens. If this is the issue, there might be a simple trick to do instead of going through half-rotten connectors, connector pins, and solder joints.
It's got to be a connector pin because he's replaced every board.
The aux lamp driver board does not have a ground plane connection to the rest of the game, does it? Like I say, question. Make one and brush shine the ground plane connections on the rest of the boards and metal mounts. Make sure every
That's good.
screw is in.
That's a good.
Everything suggests that the 5-volt is generally fine. No CPU resets reported. By the way, I would rank Gilligan's Island over the following WPCs. It's tremendously fun to play. You should see how popular it is at our spot. Bruce, you should get one for your spot.
What's that?
Gilligan's Island. You should get a Gilligan's Island for here. You look confused.
No.
No, you just look. Okay. According to Soren, the following games are worse than Gilligan's Island.
Okay.
Let's see. Bride of Pinbot.
Yes.
You think it's worse than
Yes.
Gilligan's Island?
Yes.
No.
That's a hard
No.
one.
Yes.
No.
The gameplay is shallow, but the heartbeat, the whole presentation
Nope.
alone.
It has very good sound, but I
Yeah.
would probably rather play Gilligan's Island like once occasionally. I never want to play Bride.
I never want to play Bride of Pinbot.
Okay.
Never.
Harley Davidson.
Which one?
The Live to Ride. The
Ride
Right
to
to
Live.
Live.
Ooh.
Harley Davidson.
Not the cool one.
The fantastic one.
Then Gilligan's Island. Worse,
No,
he's
he just
saying?
said not the-
He's saying it's
No,
worse.
That's,
No, he'd rather play Gilligan's Island than Harley Davidson.
no, Harley Davidson.
No,
he's
Harley
talking-
Davidson, he'd
he's
rather
talking
play.
about the one that was at Fantastic.
So the Valley.
The Valley.
The Valley.
That's
Yeah, but
WPC.
he's saying he would rather play Gilligan's Island than
Than
that.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
Party Zone.
I agree.
We know Scott.
No, I'd
plays
play
that.
Party Zone,
I would-
especially
I'd
with
play Party
the mod from California.
Yeah.
He's got you. Hurricane.
Oh, definitely. God. Hurricane
Yeah.
sucks.
Everyone hates Hurricane.
You played it at Skeelers. I know you did.
He's been to Keelers?
It's he has been the
It was
Keelers.
a killer.
You
You
never
were there
been to
once.
Keelers? You were there
Oh,
once.
were
Rock
there
Fantasy.
once.
It was at
Rock
Rock
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Rock Fantasy.
I didn't see one there.
Yeah, it's one there.
Yeah,
I
that
definitely
was
didn't
one-
play it.
It's
there.
in the
It's
shed. It's
That's in the shed now?
Everything's in the corner there.
Everyone's in the
Oh,
corner.
exactly.
The Champion Pub.
No. I love Champ Pub.
Jump rope, jump rope, jump rope,
Yeah, I
jump rope.
feel
I like,
like-
what I love about it is the ramps that come up and down so you can do the knockout.
It's
That is a
cool
great
the
thing.
first couple of times you play it, and then you just like, oh, I'm fighting the
Jump rope,
same
jump
thing
rope, jump rope.
over and over again.
I love it.
Corvette.
Yeah, I'd take
Corvette
Gilligan's
sucks.
Island over Corvette.
Yeah,
any
Corvette
day.
sucks. So
You'd
definitely.
rather play Gilligan's Island
Yes.
than Corvette.
Yes.
Corvette's probably one of the worst games ever
It is
made.
one of the worst security system
Disagree. Oh God. Oh God. I'm
Interesting
gonna wait. I'm
distinction
gonna
there.
skip the next one and leave it for last. Popeye.
games. Popeye. I'd rather play Gilligan.
See, I haven't played Popeye as much, so I would rather play it for like 5 more times, and I get tired and go back
I
to
just
Gilligan's.
realized I've had Popeye's Playfield with Gilligan's Island as the name, but I'm actually thinking of Popeye, because Popeye is the stupid animal thing on the side, right? Yeah, they had that down by
It's
me.
an arc.
Oh,
It's
Percy Crystal
Hi,
loves
Crystal.
the round table talk show.
Shout out to
Why
Crystal.
Blue Continental?
Billy Joel.
Later, Joe. Have a good night. Thank you for coming out.
But it's still rock and roll to me. It's one of the lyrics. It's right
Baby
in a
Blue
con-
Continental, hot funk, cool punk, even if it's old junk, it's still rock and roll to me. That's why I would rule your trivia.
Guitar.
Just a smidgen tailing Judge Dredd would be ahead on a good day.
Ahead of.
Gilligan's
So Judge
Island.
Dredd ahead of Gilligan's Island? No.
Having actually played a properly functioning Judge Dredd, it's, in my opinion, it's shot up dramatically.
Really?
Like,
It's got great shots.
when it comes down from the right ramp to the right in lane, you can actually flip it on the fly into the center shot for the jackpot.
Yeah.
So you just do a combo into there.
It's still. I'd rather play
The music, though.
Yeah, the music's terrible.
No, Judge Dredd.
It just doesn't do
That's
anything.
the best.
That's the best thing.
Some of the best music in any WPC game.
No,
Steering
no,
guitar.
no. I need Anthrax. I need somebody to put Anthrax on it. I am the law. You will fuck
All right.
around no more.
It is the final game that he says
Oh no.
that Gilligan's Island is better than. Black Rose.
What?
No.
You mean
No.
No.
the best WPC and one of the worst WPCs? Come
Yeah.
on.
I think you're totally wrong, Soren.
Black
Sorry.
Rose is awesome. Sorry, incorrect.
You'll have to play some Black Rose if you come over tomorrow.
I will
Yeah,
have
can
to
we
because I
please,
love the
please?
game because I've owned two of them.
Now it's super steep, so it's nice faster. And
We won Pinball playing a ton of that. That's when you bought the one of them.
Yes.
We won so many games on it, Bruce had to buy it.
Yeah. Polly.
Yeah. Polly, kill Polly.
Chuck
then-
says
kill Polly.
that Gilligan's Island sucks bad. I almost said sucks wicked bad by accident. And then great
Fine.
music, horrible multi-bell music.
Yeah.
I can never hear it over all the jackpots. So
It is kind of that.
It is that
It's
bad.
not as cool as the
Yeah.
main theme.
No, I would just
But
replace
most
that
things
with
aren't as cool as
Anthrax
the
and it'd be
main
good.
theme. So
What?
Judge
Robert
Dredd.
Byers.
Oh no.
Just he writes in to Jeff. Bruce and Ron like it when I fill up their inbox. Oh my.
Oh my.
That's it.
Yes.
I feel like
Love
I
Robert.
should
There'll be 3 or 4 more.
contribute. Should I
No.
write something on my phone right now?
Okay.
I will say we're very happy that we get a lot of emails lately. This has been really,
This is like more emails than I've heard in the past month.
oh, it's been really good.
Ryan C, would you buy that?
Uh-oh.
He gave us a link, which this is going to be difficult here, but
Just pass it around.
Pass it around.
pass it around.
Take one down. Pass it around. Ryan C. What did you buy that?
No, okay, the listing has just ended. Oh no, it's another Magic Pinball again by Stern. So for it ended up going for Aussie $1,851.
I think he bought it.
Oh.
Did you buy that, Ryan?
I hope you didn't.
I think he did.
you
'Cause
buy it,
I
Ryan?
made fun of him, going, no. He goes, really? Is it that bad? I'm like, yes.
We
That
got
game did
to
not
know.
seem too good.
We got to know. I don't have the code here, unfortunately.
They'll tell
Oh
us.
yeah, I do. Here we go. Yeah, the number is 202-456-971-812. Well, here's the thing. It says Magic Pinball by Stern, but then item description: No Fear Pinball machine in excellent condition.
No
It
fear.
sold a 30-day.
He
Back
did.
to-
Ryan did buy it.
with a 30-day back-to-base warranty. Why does it have the item description as No Fear Pinball?
You got $100 off during some eBay promotion, so 1,800 Australians, what, $300 US?
It is. Australia is weird. Why does it says No Fear in the description?
So did you get a no fear or a magic?
Yeah. 'cause-
It's 15 minutes away, and he's picking it up in 30 minutes.
Oh.
So in an hour, he'll see how bad it is and go, why did I pay this much money?
Now kick it on the curb and go get a Black Rose.
I told him it was good for parts. because, the rectifier board, all the boards in it, that's worth some money.
yeah.
Okay.
I know of a magic head just sitting around waiting to be
Yeah, me
scrapped.
too. I know where that one is also.
Okay. This last email.
What?
Stars
Not yet.
Tech. Oh. We have. This is from Harry Jackson. Please, the one he had the Stars issue. If you
What's the
recall.
stars issue?
The knocker.
Please refresh us.
Because Zach is behind. We'll
Way
refresh
behind.
him. Basically, whenever the chime should go off, the knocker goes off instead.
And all the other coils work fine.
Supposedly.
$1,278 he paid for a magic.
So, hey guys, just wanted to thank you for all of your time you spent diagnosing my Stars and Knocker issue a couple weeks back. Also wanted to thank all the listeners who wrote in with tips, including the one I have been out of town, so I've not had a chance to get started on the repairs, but now I have a list of things to try out. I had a chance to visit the Pinball Hall of Fame in Las Vegas. My only complaint is no stars. Oh, that's a fail right there. Great collection otherwise, but stars definitely deserves a spot. And stop dropping the mustard.
I like dropping the mustard.
Did you guys
Because that
hear
will be
about,
really loud on the stream.
about them announcing a Pinball Hall of Fame in Chicago?
No, they're not.
Announcement went out, like press release. There's going to be another Pinball Hall of Fame, apparently.
Wow, how could you have 2 Pinball Hall of Fames? Is this like an East and West maybe thing? Or
We have an email from Pinball Princess.
Wow.
Haven't heard from her in a while.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Who
I
is
know
that?
we haven't heard from her in a while. So do we even read this thing? Because
I'm sure it's like
I don't know if
10,000
she's
words.
worthy
Wait,
anymore.
one more email. Wait. Dear Ron and Bruce, it seems like ages since I penned a letter and sent it in for general direction, which honest to goodness just auto-corrected to genital direction.
Oh my.
You're welcome.
That was why I just had to double over about 5 minutes ago.
I just wanted to say that
The Silverball Saloon is awesome, and you guys are awesome! High five,
Wow.
guys.
Hi, Zach. Totally not writing from 5 feet away. That's
Not
5
even.
feet.
Crystal.
Player 31915.
Crystal is going to get a job at the Pinball Hall of Fame now in Chicago.
That'll be
Oh,
pretty
sweet.
fun.
So you heard
Also,
it here.
shout out to Crystal, my host for the Riptide Pinball Podcast.
New
Whoa.
episode coming out any day.
Any day now.
Any day.
Any day now. Any day now.
Uploading as we speak.
I know
Yeah.
where it is.
You
I know
wish.
where it is. I know the laptop it's on.
I know,
Yeah,
so
but I think
do
we just need to do it.
You know it's open on that laptop right now.
Yes, actually, whenever you go to a laptop, literally, it's just open. It's permanently open. I thought it was a screenshot of just Audacity.
No, that's
just,
the
just
literal
on the
file.
screen, like it's
That'd be
wallpaper.
the great lock screen background, just like
I think it's a
subtle
wallpaper.
reminder.
How good is Lord of the Rings? I can tell exactly what is going on from the sounds. Cannot say that about new games like Deadpool, which
Wow.
I agree. One!
That's true, Ryan. There's at least one good thing about Lord of the Rings, and it's probably the sound effects.
No, that game
Oh,
rocks. That game rocks. That's why it's here.
Well,
what does Steph think about Lord of the
And
Rings?
Ron had a great question yesterday about that. He goes, how do I collect Boromir?
Yeah, the stupid things on the
It's
inserts
the
that
box.
I own.
Look. You have to understand.
No, okay, hold on.
Okay.
I understand that these things equate
shot,
to
it's
shots
shot.
on the playfield. So I have the thing. What was it called again?
Boromir.
Yeah, it's sitting here flashing at me. So I'm looking at every shot. Like, well, there's that one. There's that one. Where the fuck is this stupid? I literally cannot find it anywhere on the
It's in there.
playfield.
It's on the playfield.
Yeah, where? By the pop-uppers?
Yes,
Yes.
right about it.
Yeah, I'm not looking up there. I'm looking for a shot.
actually, another thing I gotta
Oh.
compliment Lord of the Rings on is like the only game where I've actually felt like looking at a map, just pouring over trying to find where the hell the damn Boromir name is.
See? But it's great.
See,
Took me like
when
3
I
minutes.
actually had an arcade like a stone's throw from me, which was a brilliant year, there was a Lord of the Rings there, and so I learned the rules pretty well. And while it can be a bit of a grind if you're going for points,
Yeah.
going for like destroy the ring, like going to get all of the multi-balls and going for
My God.
destroy the ring is super fun. I got one shot away. Just the ring shot didn't register on the one that we had all the time, and so
Where would that
On
be?
everyone ever.
Yeah.
it was not what you think it was.
Horrible,
Rock Fantasy is
mechanism.
awesome. Come on.
Well, I think I've told the story before. Like, 2 different Lord of the Rings, I got to destroy the ring, and both malfunction.
Yeah.
It happens once in a while.
It's a thing.
It is happening. Even on that one, it is.
Shout out to
But
Rock
9 is not as
Fantasy,
bad.
The worst was the second time because it was at MGM Grand in Vegas, and they had one, and it actually played fine.
Except for the spinner
Except
being timed off.
except I get to the destroy the ring, and it's doing the 2-ball one. So
Okay.
like,
He holds the first
it
one.
holds the ball in the ring. I get the second ball. Like, what? Okay, it's pretty obvious. Like, I'm supposed to hit it. I hit it. The one switch that detects when it drops down behind the panel didn't work.
Yeah, so you never
So
get it.
I literally kept lock it. It would
can't,
just go
yeah.
through, and I never could finish it. Oh, I was so pissed off.
And you're in a log jam. You're screwed.
Yep, totally screwed. And you just hear like, please, help me, over and over, and you can't do anything.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
So you guys are holding out judgment on Deadpool, right? Do you get?
Yeah, it's not even done yet.
Do you guys have one in the area?
What?
Deadpool.
Yes, we have 2. One of our my customers has a Pro, and one of our customers has a LE.
Wow. Yeah. Keeler has the Pro, so I haven't put that much time on.
No, I
yet,
haven't either. I only played
but-
4 or 5 games.
And it's located at the world famous Rock Fantasy, Middletown, New York,
Which
or it's in Tap, the
75
bar
East
that's.
Main
Right
Street
around the corner.
in Middletown, New York.
Is it
I don't-
East Main Street?
Yeah,
So wait a minute, are you East Main Street?
West
West.
Commercial.
Oh, West
West
Commercial
Commercial.
Street. No, I'm sorry.
World famous rock
One of the
fantasy
3 words
as
is
seen
saying.
on
thank you.
my sweatshirt. You may not be able to see now that I think about it.
Did you buy a shirt from here yet?
No,
I have small, medium, and larges
You
now.
finally have smalls?
Yep.
Jeez, because last time you only had like adult larges.
Yep, I got them.
All right. Because yes, I would love to buy a
And they're
shirt from
V-neck
here.
too. They're actually got a little V-neck.
Oh, I can use t-shirt. I don't
No,
care. Either way. Krista
So-
says we're gonna have to do a time warp gimmick to introduce our episode.
Yes.
Oops.
So
Everything's outdated in this show.
No, it's a great review of Pinburg, which just happened, practically.
I got paid for it finally.
If you just forget about this episode,
So it
just
did just
go over
happen.
Oh,
I finally got paid for
you
it.
got paid for it.
So did you.
I never actually checked if I got the money in my bank account or not.
did.
I sort of assumed.
You did.
You have my bank account number?
Yes, I do. It's called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's amazing. It's the same password as my Wi-Fi.
Yes. Same password as my
It's the same password I have in my luggage.
yes, my luggage.
It's the same password I have in this laptop right here.
Yes.
Mine
Totally
too.
go to any sports ball talk. Well, I mean, I don't think in the post Pinburg we did any sports ball talk anyway.
And we've already done sports ball right now. We mentioned the Patriots game.
Yeah, way too
The
much.
And also
Yankees
baseball.
gave me a major sad. The Red Sox are not dying. They're coming out strong.
No, Chuck, what's the score on that Fox Sox game, buddy?
Red
Patriots are
Sox.
happening. Where are they happening? The
Cheers.
Giants are.
Giants suck.
It's still 24, but I think now it's either 19 or 16. So what's the scoreboard, Chuck?
The Giants suck so
But
bad.
the Jets won today.
Jets, Jets.
3-3. We're 3-3.
We're 3-3. I love that.
Yes.
What do you think of that, Zach? The whole sports mentality where fans say like we, like they're a member of the team. I never understand that.
It's much less objectionable than most other aspects of
24-16.
It's like we.
How about the Sox,
They-
Chuck?
They would leave if they could go to another city and make more money. They don't care about you, the fan.
Okay, there's a question from Chuck Webster.
Oh, yes, Joe.
It's 24-16 with 12 minutes left in the third quarter.
Okay, the question is for you.
I know what I use.
Yeah, why don't you read it because you're.
Okay, how do you get the smell out of a machine that's been on location forever? I've opened up my Nugent and I still can smell incense from Rock Fantasy.
Yeah, because that was the Nugent that was.
So I actually use those odor eater things that you actually are in a canister. You get at the dollar store, or that you get that Dollar General. I actually threw one in this. It was pretty bad, musty. Smells like a dream now. Eats all the odors out. If you can't get it out that way, dryer sheets are one good thing.
I'm just confused.
I also heard ozone generators.
Ozone generators can do it.
When
They don't smell
when I got my
fancy.
Harlem that was filled with rat's nests, I just took everything out of the
They have a cave troll.
out of the body and then just rolled it down my yard a while.
I can fight that. I can definitely. Zach can. I can fight that.
Well, yeah, we leave it to you.
Run!
Crystal suggests side sheets.
I'm waiting for it.
I
Oh,
love
Sox
this.
are up
The tech,
6-4.
I love it. The tech talk, even though I'm so completely lost half the time. Even now, it's depressing.
Well, Steph, I mean, today you rebuilt
I sort
pop
of
bumpers.
I sort of rebuilt the
Flippers.
flipper. I
Flippers.
sort of rebuilt some pop bumpers.
Cover you fools!
What else did we do?
Did we do much else?
I mean,
When did you wake up at 12 o'clock, guys, or 2 o'clock?
Well,
in the
they
afternoon?
do. I'm
9.
usually up earlier.
9.
You went at 9 this morning? That is early for you.
yeah. And then it woke me up, and then I didn't want to get out of bed because beds are comfy.
I woke up at 8 and I got in at 3:30.
Yeah.
No.
I'm the old guy. I wake up earlier than they do.
Did you have your cup of coffee and sit there and read the newspaper and
I don't need as much sleep.
Wait until I start
Oh my
editing before I go to sleep. Then it's going to be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Is Stephanie awake?
Why
yet?
did Chris Grenier leave pinball? I don't know. I wish you didn't. That music is the best.
Oh. I think he was on one of the. He was on a podcast, or I thought he was.
Yeah.
Where he basically right after he left,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. So seek that out. I think is it a Topcast?
It might be.
It might be a Topcast. So just look up Topcast and Chris Branner. I think he even says it.
Why won't Ryan C. leave pinball?
Aww.
Wow.
Mr. Teolis.
That's Eolus with the man.
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh.
Disco Inferno.
Well, that's pretty mean, Jeff.
Speaking of Jeff, that reminds me, poutine.
Oh God.
Jeff, can you mail us some poutine?
Please.
Jeff, we need
You're
some
so close,
poutine.
you can just go grab it and come back.
He doesn't have a passport.
You don't have a
I
passport?
don't have a passport.
You don't have a passport?
I brought it with me.
Wow, good
I'm
girl.
prepared.
And do you have a passport?
I have a passport.
And so do I.
Of course you do.
Because
Yeah.
I want
You used to
poutine.
travel all the time.
No, I had to get a new one. I haven't traveled in
I
2
keep
years.
mine
and
updated even when I don't plan on anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because it's good to have
It's
in a
been
moment's
2 years
notice.
since that weird Slam Tilt episode where you were in the Netherlands.
Yes.
There was some kind of like naked parade or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
No, that was 4 years ago. I was in for that.
Because there was somewhere where you
But
were.
I was 2 years
in
ago
the
when we did the
Netherlands.
what's his name won? Trump. That was an election. You know.
Oh, when you predicted the election because you were ahead of
I was
the
ahead
time.
in time. I
Yeah.
told you, and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Was that when that was?
It's looking like
gravy on the way.
So I need to get a passport. That's
Yes,
what
you
I
do.
keep hearing.
Yes, and
Even
Jeff
if I don't
said-
use it.
2 months ago.
Ron Fail. You could get an enhanced license from the state of New York.
No, too late. I just renewed it.
You can still get an enhanced license from the state of New York, and you can go to Mexico and Canada.
If I was going to do
Yeah,
that,
that's
I would,
another country.
yeah. I would
Still
just-
Mexico.
I would just go all out if I was going to do that.
I
Just get
agree.
the passport.
I just renewed.
But the thing
mine.
is, on the application, it says like, why
Have
are you
you been
getting this-
convicted?
No, what date are you traveling to this? Like, well, I'm not really. I don't.
You don't have to.
I don't,
You
I
don't
don't
have.
know.
You don't. Come visit
sometime
us.
in the future.
Everyone wants you to visit, Ron.
What, Canada?
Is it Canada? No, it wasn't. I don't know who that is. Or is it Australia? I'd love
Are we
to go
doing
to
a Slam
Australia.
Tilt World Tour?
We're-
We should go to
Tour.
Australia.
Yeah.
Australia, mate.
That flight would kill me.
I've been it.
You've been everywhere, Bruce.
I've done a 24-hour flight and only had 3 hours in between that.
Damn.
Bruce flew to.
Well,
where do you fly
South
to? again?
Africa.
Just to
From-
get points.
I flew from Rochester to New York City to Amsterdam, stayed over in Amsterdam one night, then flew all the way down to South Africa, and then flew 3 hours later through all the way back up to Amsterdam, and then flew all the way from Amsterdam to New York City.
Newark, LaGuardia, or JFK?
JFK.
Yeah.
Why did
Damn.
you go to South
Because it was
Africa?
only $400 a flight, and it got me 24,000 miles, so enough to get my status for another year.
Yeah.
They get free upgrades when I was in domestic flights.
There's a guy who's thinking.
Wow.
It was nice because I used to fly all the time from New York to California, and I hate to be stuck in coach. First class is so much nicer when you're sitting there going, I'll have my free soda every time I want.
I've
and
only ever
snacks.
flown coach because I've only flown like
Yeah.
4 or 5 times in my life.
I've flown more, but I've never.
Australia,
flown
they
anything
want us to
but
come. If you come to Australia, we'll
Australia.
hold the Ron Haley Invitational to Hallett. With his accent, Ron would blend right in your honor.
As long as there's no huntsman spiders.
Oh, there's some big animals there. You would not like it at all there.
Yeah, Australia's not something a good place to
No, Australia, they just put all the garbage down there and just.
The most dangerous animals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The animal's unfit for like
As
being
soon as
any
I
other
stop
place.
as soon as I get over my arachnophobia, I know that the huntsman spiders.
But it's
are, like,
only a.
completely
Ryan, how long is the
innocuous, but
flight
they're
from Australia
bugs.
to California? I don't know that one. I think it's like 15 or 14 hours. They have right now, there's a direct flight from Singapore to Newark, and it's 18 and a half hours direct. Direct.
Yeah, I mean.
You only fly that long
Newark
if it's
to
like-
I would rather
Japan
have
is like.
stopovers. Like,
How long was that?
I need to-
Huntsman
13
spiders
hours?
are fine. They keep to themselves. Magpie, on the other hand, are freaking brutal. And
Birds?
I don't know. And Jeff wants to know, what do you think is Deadpool?
What do you think of Deadpool?
I know we're reserving judgment, but
I'm reserving judgment.
I think the playfield is too cramped.
okay,
All right.
okay, I can see that.
So many of the shots are really close, and it feels like they brick a ton Like you go part way up the shot, like you think you made it, and then the ball just like stops and just sort of dribbles back out really slow. You just have to wait for it.
Especially the one shot, the main shot, the main gimmick.
Oh, and
orbit thing
the
off the
shot
ramp.
to the right of the left ramp, that little like loop around thing. That never works.
Okay, so I have a question for you. How was your flight to California from Albany? Is that painful for you enough, or is it bearable?
I haven't taken one in a while.
Okay, when you did the California Extreme.
That's okay. That's
Okay.
like 6 or 7 hours.
It's 6 hours.
6 hours.
So imagine then you have to stop in California, get on another flight, and then another 14.
No.
Or you can maybe stop in Hawaii and do a stop over there.
Go to Japan.
No.
Oh, Japan would be cool. I like Japan.
No.
Yeah, come with me, please.
I'd love to go to Japan.
Let's do it. Let's go. I need to go back.
I'd love to go to Japan.
Can't.
It's one of
Then let's go.
it's called...
The bar. See you right here.
So stick the bar on a plane and let's go.
Stick the bar in a plate.
Steph, are you bummed that New Beatles is apparently Sea Witch?
Oh.
No comment.
Please become
Says
podcast.
Jeff.
Oh. Well, what do you think, Steph?
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been sea witching all night long.
I really hope that rumor isn't true.
And when I
Is
get
that good
home to
enough?
you.
It's been reported in multiple circles,
From a
unfortunately.
design
I
standpoint, I'd love to see
know.
what they did. Like,
I mean, they're going to modify it in some way, but
where will they put the
how?
ramp? That's the real question.
So you're insisting there's going to be a ramp.
I think there's going to be a lift ramp. There's going to be 2 lift ramps. You got to keep that stupid loop.
I would expect like the ramp would be like between the middle drops and the right loop, and then just the drop targets behind them.
Please God, no.
Maybe have like a little like scoop loop instead of the left
Yeah.
drop targets.
Jeff
'cause
is
drop
just
targets
saying
look
it is.
expensive.
It is what?
Please
It is the
God,
Beatles.
Oh, I know. I know that, but she's just denying it.
Unless it's gonna be like a super elite, there's no way Stern's putting 3 sets of drop targets in the game.
What about the pricing they said for it?
Oh, crack money.
What was it again? It was like
10, 15. And
50.
Yeah.
50 was like the super.
that was some other stupid moron. That didn't happen.
Well, that's what they said on head-to-head.
Maybe they're thinking
always
Australian
checks
money.
their sources, right? Head-to-head always verifies their sources. I can triplicate first before reporting.
You
on
could
things.
ask him. He's right there.
No,
Ryan C.
he might be picking up his game at this point.
Oh, true.
15K.
Okay, so they could probably afford 3 drop target sets.
For a sea witch?
15K for which model? There's supposed to be like 3 models.
You're supposed to move like the decimal point left one, like 1.5K. Yes.
Jeff, is that Canadian or U.S.?
And actually, Steph, cover your ears. The 3 versions are supposed to be like gold,
Platinum.
No, and
Gold,
diamond.
diamond,
Yeah, gold, diamond, and platinum versions.
Well, it's actually the other way around. Gold, platinum, and then diamond. Diamond's the highest.
Diamond is the highest. Yes. So those are the 3 models.
Okay, you're good.
Boy, that stars looks really nice. What? Hi.
Yeah.
Steph wants a pin break.
What?
Steph wants a pin
US.
break.
U.S.
I always want a pin break.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because
Buying a Stern Magic, I think it's a good buy. Oh, Jeff, you're just not the one to buy it. Jeff, fail.
Jeff, you bought a Simpsons. You don't get to say things.
You bought my
exactly,
Simpsons.
exactly. Am I the only one who agrees?
It's very nice of you to take a fall for Bruce, but
I wish I could get that back and put it here.
Get what?
No.
yeah, that's
Simpsons.
true. That would be good here.
Pinball party?
Yes.
I have,
No.
to, I have
Yes.
to play that every week now.
It's a great game.
I'm sorry.
I played it this week and I wasn't even there. Amazing. Yeah, I was told I killed in the league again.
Really?
Yeah. 26 points. I had 28 undefeated last week. This week I got 26 somehow. I wasn't even there.
He's just that good.
Well, I played ahead and I can't believe any
Thank
of the
you, Jeff.
scores
I
held
agree
up
with
at all because they were not good. Because literally I played them first. I hadn't played any of the games. I did no practice and I did it before we started. And then I played the actual league, the first league, like week 1. So my first set of scores sucked. I don't know how any of them.
So what scores did you get? On what games?
Okay. You know what? I can tell you exactly what I got.
Wow, we're actually getting data.
Yes, you're going to get data. The only reason I have these pictures is because I have to send them in.
I thought Zach was referring about Data East Simpsons and I don't know how to fit. No, that's actually worse.
I've only played Daddy Simpsons once, and it was at the Strong Museum, and the first shot I made airballed and got the ball stuck.
No, the
So
problem with Data
it was a bit better than the Pinball Party, but not
I
much.
don't like the Data East version of Simpsons because there's only like 9 sound clips and don't have a cow man, don't have a cow man, don't have a cow man. That's all.
Ramp,
Yeah,
ramp,
ramp.
Hey,
ramp,
look, when that's
ramp.
next to the Flintstones, you'll be begging for
Oh, that's
Simpsons.
great. That's right. It does it even have Krusty in it?
I'll play some
I don't
Flintstones.
think
No,
so.
no, not.
No.
Watch me.
Only.
As long as I
just
don't
the
have to listen
Yes.
to it,
Field.
sure.
All right, Zach. I had 13,463,260 Simpsons Pinball Party.
That sucks.
It does.
does suck.
16,286,510.
That sucks too.
Thank you. Then Twilight Zone, I had 577. I guess I could take the X off. I had 577,238,000.
That's average.
Average.
And then the second game, totally. So I had 162,744,807.
That really sucks.
Yeah. So I don't know how some of these held. Any more questions, folks?
Just hearing how bad Jeff plays pinball.
Well, Jeff,
Why?
at least you got to play an Adams
Well,
fan.
read what he
instead
said.
of Monster
Remember,
Bash.
no one's going to be able to know what
I
he said.
played Monster Bash last night, got Monster Bash Ball 1 on fire.
Wow.
Next game was Adams Family, didn't hit one chair, 6 million, fail.
Jeff, I'm glad you got to play at least one good game. I'm sorry about the Monster Bash, though.
No, totally 180 on that one, Bubby.
I'll be happy to never even see a Monster Bash ever again, but I know it's not going to happen because they're coming out soon.
Yes, they are. I'd rather not
Ugh.
see an Adams Family.
Unless there's new code, which fixes it. It could be good.
Guys,
Wow.
what the hell's Lady Death?
That's
that
that's
wacky
the
game.
is that a re-theme of Matahari?
Something like that. I'd rather go commit Harry Carey to play Lady Death.
Haruki.
Or Matahari.
Really?
Yeah, I agree.
I'll be happy to never see
I'd rather play
Matahari.
Viking.
So what's wrong, Matahari?
Well, it's Viking, but without a spinner.
Yeah. Without spinner fun and without that shot, the loopable shot that you can go up and get the up hole
But
quicker and
Matahari-
pick up.
And no inline
Doesn't
drops.
have-
Yes, exactly.
Point taken.
Vikings, a superior game.
And usually when people play, it's just the hole, the hole, the
Yeah.
hole, the hole.
And
the
Matahari
hole.
doesn't have the bounce it in thing that Viking has.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Give us your tech question, caller.
Yes.
First deckable game up by a long shot.
We'll let our crackpot team fix your
Crackpot team.
fix your problems.
It's a crackpot team.
Jeff, even like Funhouse in 1990, like 8 years earlier, could stack modes. Come on. Probably been even earlier than that.
What, you can stack modes on Monster Bash?
Yeah, but he was saying, is that one of the first ones? No.
Is that our stumper?
Oh, do Lights Camera Action have modes?
Yes. You can't stack them now.
That's good.
But other modes.
So it's better than Adam's Family.
Yes.
Well,
You-
let me.
you had to think about
did
that.
you actually want to finish any of the modes on Lights Camera Action? Did it matter?
Points wise, yes, and you get the loop shot and you want to hit the drop targets for the other thing. Yeah, you do need some of
So I don't
them.
know, playing a lot of Guardians now, it kind of makes me appreciate more actually finishing modes to progress in the game.
Imagine if more games actually cared at all. You know, unlike just Guardians, Game of Thrones, and
Funhouse
Star Wars.
equals shit
Pretty
house.
much that's it ever. Sadly.
Holy shit, I love it. Jeff called in and with his question on Funhouse saying Funhouse equals shithouse.
It's got.
Didn't you
Rudy.
just buy a Funhouse, Zach?
What?
Didn't you just get a Funhouse?
I have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rudy's like the coolest animatronic head ever.
Crystal says
Just don't add legs.
the left flipper of our whitewater is not holding. The contact on the hold contact is fine. The contact on the hold contact. The core does not look broken. I cleaned the optos, checked the fuse, all fine. That is a Fliptronics, I assume, Bruce?
Yes, it is.
And does it have
No, it's not.
No, it's not?
No, it's actually on the board.
Oh,
So,
we can open up
It's like
the-
Getaway. The first game that had Fliptronics was Adam's Family. And that's a Fliptronics 1.
So if there's no Fliptronics, then there's no transistors to check, Crystal.
Wait. Whitewater?
Yes.
Whitewater's Fliptronics.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Let's look.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a
Look, it's right
Whitewater right there.
Zach, you have the
I don't want to
thing.
interrupt the guy playing the game next to it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
true. Can we just Google this?
Go ahead, Google it.
Okay, and I can't edit anything, so I'm
It
gonna
is a
keep
Fliptronics.
talking. It's a
Okay.
Fliptronics.
Okay. So
Okay.
then you take
So does a Fliptronics have one fuse per hole?
Yes.
Or just one per flipper?
one per flipper.
So it can't be the fuse.
No. But it could be the transistor for the hold.
Yeah, it could be a transistor for the hold, or the wiring for the hold.
Or the wiring for the hold, because there's 8 transistors on that board. Actually, there's more than 8, if I remember. I think there's 12.
We're definitely gonna have.
Why do I say more than?
Well, is there another Fliptronics game that's not next to Summoner you can open?
Yeah, Indy. Right next to it again.
Dirty Harry?
Oh, well, Fliptronics 1 is Adam's family.
Dirty Harry?
Is Dirty Harry Fliptronics?
Dirty Harry's
Yes,
Fliptronics.
yeah, it is,
It's
yeah.
not WPC. It's WPC security, but it's got same
also
Fliptronics.
It's 95.
It's not 95.
No.
Yeah, so
and you can also go down
that'll
to the end, Demo Man.
The end of stroke switch shouldn't matter.
No.
Yeah, the EOS doesn't matter at all.
Although you could verify that by going to the flipper test mode and seeing if the hold works there. That shouldn't be any
If
different.
you really want to have some fun, you can rewire the signal from one to the other.
You could just swap the coils.
Or not even
Swap
the coils,
the wiring on the coils.
Yeah, on the coils.
If the
Or
EOS
swap the wiring at the top, at the Fliptronics. And see if it jumps there.
That would require connector stuff, though.
I know, well, I love connector stuff. You don't.
And if the
only
EOS
you.
switch was not working, you would get it on the test report eventually.
And it shouldn't affect the game. The end of stroke switch hasn't been working in my Black Rose for years. Still works fine.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. This does well.
Solid-
I think it's probably a
solid-state
transistor on
flippers.
the Fliptronics. Do you have an extra Fliptronics board to swap out? It'd be the easiest way.
Yeah, or test it with the multimeter.
Yeah.
So that's the on-the-spot
Do we just lose or?
trouble-
No,
Troubleshooting
it
attempt.
goes in and out.
Cool.
EOS switch is fine too.
I can check tomorrow. Thanks, caller.
Thanks, caller. Do we have any other questions?
Bum, bum, bum.
Lord of the questions.
Lord of the questions.
Somebody's been playing Lord of the Rings a lot, and I like it.
So what is any other than Expo? Any upcoming? Oh,
Sanctum.
the 24-hour. We have 3 people here that are going to be playing in it, and one who's not.
And it's the same person that missed out last time for the winning in the last night, 2 nights ago's tournament or yesterday's tournament.
What?
Who missed out on last night's top 4?
Yeah, I missed out on the money again.
Exactly. So that's what, same 3 people.
We'll see if any of you can finish as high as I did in the 24-hour.
Okay, here we go. We have a stumper
With my
question.
energy levels, finishing is my
What was the first game to offer a grace period?
what?
I'm assuming like a ball save.
Any shot? Is that like a jackpot grace period?
I don't know.
Yeah, do you mean like ball saver in general?
What
or
machines are featured in other machines, in i.e. Quicksilver and Deadpool?
Stuff for a grace period.
Let's just see which Quicksilver, Flight 2000, and then they repeat 2 of the games again.
Yeah.
Which was,
No, they're saying, but other games also, like.
they had Berserk. I think
No,
Berserk and
he's
Prince-
talking about other games in pinball machine, like Preacher. You actually have move your car, and then later on you have move your car and something.
And Flintstones has a move your car parody.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
Yeah.
just
Junkyard
contributes
has like a
contributes to
zillion
it being the most enduring
callbacks.
game out there.
Twilight Zone has callbacks to
Every
Addams
Lawler game
Family.
has a callback to the previous Lawler.
Whitewater
Basically.
has the
Has
what is it? The
references.
cyclone sound effect when it releases the ball.
Do that again, please.
Huh?
Do that again, please.
Something like that.
Okay, that's on.
That is
tape
a
now.
really,
Okay.
really bad.
That's on tape. That's tape.
Memorex.
Oh yeah.
Keep
made it.
forgetting that we're
Yeah.
on tape.
Yeah, we're on tape.
I'm trying. I almost feel like Jungle Lord has a grace period on its combo shots, but I'm not sure.
Don't you own one?
Yeah, I haven't played it in like 6 months.
Yeah.
I missed my taxi.
How about? I mean,
Get a
what do you mean by
taxi.
grace
I've
period?
only played one like 3 times.
I missed my taxi.
Do you
Get
mean
one.
grace period?
Mine
Like,
was the ugliest taxi in the world, but it
grace
played
period
really
beginning
good.
of the ball. Does it mean?
I was assuming
Yeah, we
grace
need to know
period
what
like
grace
on a
period
shot.
is. What's your
But-
grace period explanation, please?
Because F-14 Tomcat has you hit the Yago kicker and it drains, you get it back.
Insurance.
I don't think it's a grace period though. That's a ball saver.
Yeah. I mean, maybe grace period at the beginning of the ball or during multi-ball
Yeah,
or.
Yeah, I mean, do we mean like the Gottlieb ball save on like The Amazing Spider-Man?
That does not have a ball save.
Is it technically a
no,
ball save?
is probably running the board.
Yeah, it's a new board,
Yeah.
I'd assume.
The
Oh,
board
is that not normal?
Did it have a
No.
skill shot too?
Did it have an attract mode?
I don't know. It's Chuck's.
Yeah. I think his has the new board.
I don't know. And that's like, I've played literally 2. And one is Chuck's and one is Keeler's.
How about Terminator 2?
What about it?
It's got grace period at the beginning.
It's a ball save.
Yeah, ball save.
I still think it's a grace period, but Chuck is not elucidating.
We're stumped.
No, hang on. Which one? Spider-Man?
Fliptronics do have a separate
Yes,
fuse
Chuck,
for
the Amazing
hold and the
Spider-Man.
power.
Yeah, Chuck, does your Spider-Man have like a weird ROM in it? Because I
That's
was
what
pretty
it's-
sure
I
it
think
had a
it's
ball
schematic
save
and
or
it's showing
something
two
if
of
it
them.
like went straight down. Then again, I haven't been at your place for like
You know, one per each side.
since the last Sweet Talker, so that's nearly a year now. Oh my god, it's nearly a year.
You mean the Sweet Talker where you finished second? After winning it the previous year?
And finishing second the year before, yes. That one.
Someone who knows how to cash. Someone who doesn't know how to cash.
What was that?
No, there's only 2 fuses.
I only catch
It is
in
for 2
very
flippers.
oddly specific
One per
occasions
flipper.
that very rarely
Oh,
happen.
yeah, okay.
See, I thought I was right because I was like, I don't think there's 8
I thought you
fuses
were right
there.
too, but I was looking at it. Unlike Data East, solitary
Yeah,
four
Daddy East on the bottom ones have multiples.
Yeah, which always surprised me. But I guess it makes sense.
Yes, ball save.
Oh, well,
Yeah, because he has a Pascal board apparently.
Yeah.
first game of ball save of any type, I think, is
still
F14
don't know what that is.
on the
That's just a
kickback.
brand, right?
And the first game of ball save at the beginning of the ball is T2.
Ah. Both Steve Ritchie games. Steve
Excellent.
Ritchie innovating once again.
Steve Ritchie designing mechs so bad that they can't work live enough to even launch the ball out of the shooter lane. So
Wow.
he would invent the ball save just to fix it.
Wow.
And Steve, that
that a
is
real
Zach
thing he just
Fry.
That is legit the reasoning why
No,
they
that
did
is the
ball save.
legit.
I've
for
seen
which
it in an
one?
interview on
For
T2.
Which one? On T2?
Yeah. They couldn't get the plunge into the targets reliable enough that wasn't just drain you all the time.
Yeah, but it hits targets and.
And then drains instantly half the time. So that's why they
So
had
it's
the ball
like
save.
Star Wars.
Yeah. But
Okay.
ball-
Okay, good.
another Steve Ritchie classic, you know, also with a ball save. So,
But still, bad design.
Yeah, I don't think you. Well, Star Wars, you can short plunge.
True.
T2
but
you
still,
can't.
but most people do not short plunge.
Most people should.
I know, but most people don't.
Especially if you watch the ball repeatedly
Steve
drain. because the
Ritchie,
game
if
is set up
you
wrong.
see me at the show, please don't hit me. It's Zach Fry is his
Yes.
name, and he loves Star
F-R-E-Y.
Wars though. He loves Star Wars. It's like his favorite Stern game. So
I still respect your efforts, Steve, but
Real words coming out of
Over
someone's
the
mouth.
rainbow, he is crazy. Zach's not crazy. He's been tested.
I haven't been tested.
Oh, you haven't been tested? Damn.
Oh, wait. Crystal has a retort.
please read the retort for those who won't be able to see it.
Say what you will about Steve Ritchie, mech/toy problems. He's the king of orbit returns. And in Chef's Kiss. I don't know what that means.
Like,
Oh. Many people.
Yeah, sure.
I'm the king of flow. Don't ever diss me again. I'll kick your ass.
Whatever flow means.
Flow means everything.
what?
Now,
Play my game.
wait a sec. Now, think about the Brian Eddy games. Brian Eddy has a great flow, too.
And he did the software for Black Rose.
Yep.
All those great video modes.
And also
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
And he put cows in everything.
Indiana Jones.
Oh God, he did that game? Ugh.
He did the video modes.
No, I think he did half of
Well, the
it.
video modes are
Go
okay.
look right now. His name's right on there.
Bruce, I
Yeah,
read the
but-
comments that just came on. That's pretty funny.
Steve Ritchie is the bad boy of pinball, not the bad toy of pinball.
You got it. I'm no one's toy.
He only did 3 games. Actually, he did
Brian Eddy designed 3 games.
design 3 games.
coded a lot more.
He coded 6.
I mean, speaking of all the pinball callbacks, the cows don't count, right?
That's true too. Good.
The
I
cows.
mean, that would just make that would just open up an entire can
They're
of
not
moving
referencing
worms.
a game, though.
They're referencing Brian
Cows.
Eddy's strange love of cows.
Cows
Yeah.
are
Including
adorable, but
Bride of Pinbot. The secret stuff.
Oh god, that has the most archaic, like, you have to put a sequence
Old
in, do it a
MacDonald
certain
had a
time
farm.
to get it to
E-I-E-I-O.
it does Old MacDonald.
It does Old MacDonald. It's great.
The instructions to get it to work are like a page long though.
It's like you hold it down for 45 seconds and then I don't remember
Yeah.
what the code is.
And you have to tap it into the.
There we go. We'll journey through Moria.
Hopefully, with just listening to that, this won't get pulled or muted on Twitch because you really can't hear any music, so that's good. So Stern, please don't block us because we're.
Where did the cow start? I think it was Brian, wasn't it?
Well, okay. There was a cow in fire, which had nothing to do with the other ones
That
that came
doesn't count.
later on.
That's actually thematically relevant.
That's thematic element about the cow, but Miss O'Leary's cow,
Kicking over, yeah.
Oh, because Great Chicago Fire, yeah.
But they started with Brian Eddy has like a cow thing. I guess he's got like cows. He had cows like in his office. He had cow stuff all over the place. So he started putting cows in his games. And all the other programmers, I don't know. The other programmers basically
I thought it
just
was Pride of Pinball.
It could be. They followed suit and just started putting cows in everything. And then he took it to the next level with, Attack from Mars. You have cows on the ramps. You have a cow as a catapult thing. You have cows coming down with the saucer, the video mode.
I do like the Old MacDonald Hunt Farm. That's the only good thing about Pride of Pinball.
It takes like a
That's the only good thing about Pride of
directions to do.
Yes.
On the new? He's on the new one too?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse. Well, read the question.
Did you guys know about the Mickey Mouse on the new JJP Pirates of the Caribbean? I heard about it. I didn't see it yet, but I heard about it. But I knew the old one also.
What?
There's a Mickey Mouse
drawing
on the artwork. So if you do an overhead of like Pirates, like the original Stern one, which is, we'll have to see if we can find it.
No, it's really hard. It's underneath something.
Okay, he's there, and supposedly he's also on the new Pirates of the Caribbean.
So, what's the first game that Brian Eddy worked on?
Okay, Mr. Just looked at IBDB. Maybe
Pool Sharks.
Yep.
Yep.
Pool Sharks.
Pool Sharks.
Yep.
Which I don't think is a cow in it.
No, there's not.
No, it's got sharks.
But then he actually helped out on Pride of Pinball a little bit. He helped.
There's another thing he helped on between.
What?
Funhouse.
Funhouse he helped on?
Yep.
Is there a cow?
Not that I know of.
No.
Unless it's on the back glass somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah, the cow I think first came from Pride of Pinball. But yeah, the first game he did was Pool Sharks. I knew that.
I can't wait for Brian Eddy's game. Brian Eddy was the guy that Bruce always wanted to come back.
Oh, of course, I always.
Bruce would talk about all the time. So when that was announced at, what was that, Texas?
Yep.
I just texted Bruce immediately. He's back. Your man is back.
Hopefully they let him do the Code 2 Elwin style.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Like he is and he is. I hope no. Lyman and Eddie back together. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, we just get another Medieval Madness.
Yes.
Know that.
But well, okay.
We've already got 3 of them.
But we might get another Attack from Mars.
We've already got one. I want something new and different.
Might get another Black Rose. Some ways,
Oh man,
Black
another
Rose
pirate
shots
team.
Black Rose shots
they
with
kind of already did that. Pirates
Black-
of the Caribbean.
Black Rose shots.
Except it's not
with-
even Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just pirates that happens to have a few pictures of Pirates of the Caribbean pasted on it.
Yeah. Well,
Are there any other pirate-themed games?
Just some EMs.
just EMs.
Oh, like Argosy?
Or Buccaneer.
No, Argosy's not pirates. It's
Buccaneer.
just sailing. Yeah.
Who brings a man?
And then I think it's an Annabelle version of Buccaneer. I don't know what it's called.
Pirate. I don't know.
So
Need
we're,
more
we're,
pirates.
we're petering down here, folks. It's been an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. That's no.
Oh yeah, Captain Hook.
Right, Hook, the
Oh,
Data East.
God.
Hook.
I forgot that.
Everyone does.
Because it's so bad.
Yes.
It's
I think it's just Hook.
sure a game.
It's just Hook.
It sure has a ramp on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
based
got
off a
one
movie.
hell of a ramp. Hope your flippers are at full power.
What do you think is the most ramped ever ramp?
The most ramped ramp?
Yeah,
Like the longest, most amount of material?
sure.
Whitewater.
Whitewater.
No, just one ramp.
That is one ramp.
oh,
if you go
No,
by
like,
one
like
ramp, that's alongside one.
a single path.
That is a one path. You make
Oh,
that
you mean
shot.
down the side thing?
Yeah, that's the
Do
one
you think
big
that-
ramp.
Do you think it's longer than the one on Totan?
Yes.
That goes around like 3 times, like through a loop, and then like.
World Cup soccer. The one part, it's literally one piece that goes all the way around.
That's just one orbit around the playfield, though.
Yeah.
I bet Totan's is longer because it's
I think
spirals.
more plastic is on Toten, but longer. Like that. Don't forget that whitewater's from one top all the way to the bottom, and you have a little loop at the bottom too.
They did some pretty extra ramps.
What about the one on Blackwater 100 that goes from the top
God.
of that flipper all the way down to the apron?
So,
And then if you miss it, it goes around the apron
and
all
who
the way
did both
more.
of those?
Who could it be?
Norman.
Chuck says the
Who's
hook
back
is
in
better
the
than
business?
Gilligan's Island.
Radical Ramp. Radical Ramp is another good one.
Hook is better than Gilligan's
I like to get a Radical.
That-
Wouldn't you like
Hook-
a Radical?
I've never seen
So
a
do we
radical.
think Hook is bigger? Is Hook better than Gilligan's Island?
No.
No.
Wait, Robin Williams' copy of Hook was sold for how much?
Yeah.
18
Maybe
grand.
Ram.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a lot of stupid people out there. I mean,
Yeah.
great people out there.
Yeah. I mean, do they think he signed it or something? It was just
Yeah.
his game. It's just
No,
his
it had a
game.
plaque on it.
Oh, okay. So you get to say you have Robin Williams Hook.
Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
wow.
the Star Trek Next Gen people who just didn't even take it out of the box.
Yeah.
People bought them later.
Worf still had his in the
Worf
box.
had his sold.
The Forge did also.
No, it was the Doctor.
Yeah.
Beverly Crusher.
Beverly
Gates
Crusher.
McFadden.
Yeah, Gates.
Sold it to Greg Colton, who was a Family Guy director, who's also Pinhead.
We're being out pinball history here.
I'm in Game Plans, Captain Hook.
Oh, Game Plan had a game called Captain Hook.
Not
Yeah.
many. They barely made any. I think.
They did,
I
though.
am unfamiliar with this.
It sure
So
exists.
And
Is it?
would you consider what's the guy that they just made a new pinball machine in Spain? Nemo or
The Mafia?
No, Captain Nemo. I think it was from like
Captain
4 or
Nemo.
5 years ago. Would you consider him like a pirate in some ways?
I mean, no, but I also haven't heard of that, so.
I haven't heard of it either.
Our copy of Next Generation is signed by the entire cast,
Wow.
Ah, yes.
so we need to steal that translate off that machine. Thanks, guys.
Wait, no.
Really?
That's a good Star Trek TNG.
No?
Does it include
Star Trek Next Generation is one of the top 5 wide bodies.
Before we get into this argument, I have to ask: did Q sign it? Did John Delancey actually sign it? Is he on there also? I need to know.
And while we wait for the answer, Zach, go.
I mean, I guess, like, you could. Some of the Atari wide bodies are worse than it, I guess I'd have to admit.
Every Atari
But-
is a one.
So what's better, Genie,
Genie.
Circus?
I haven't played a circus.
Ballet Circus?
No.
I take a ballet circus. Hell yeah.
In answer to the question,
Yeah, I mean,
yes,
he never plays it.
John Delancey
Not
Q
that one,
is on the translate.
The one
Make it
that's
so.
Make it sir number one. I need the translate immediately.
a rare version of Balls of Poppin'.
Oh,
Oh,
hell
he signed
yeah.
the pop cap.
Balls of Poppin', wide body.
It is. Did not know
I'll
that.
take that one.
I didn't know. It
Space
was,
Invaders or Star Trek TNG?
I've never actually played a Space Invaders, but I've got to assume it can't be that bad.
Uh,
Especially with the nice email that guy sent us, that Ron just stood up completely.
I talked to the guy. I played as Space Invaders.
You didn't
No,
have
you
you
didn't.
didn't
You
do the
said you
challenge.
I didn't do
round.
the challenge on the Space Invaders. I did
Fail.
not.
okay.
Fail number 1.
No, Space Invaders. No. It's got cool art. I'll give you
It
that.
has a horseshoe that's kind of like
So
Silverball
cool, it's
Mania.
illegal.
Well, it has Predator on it. I don't understand why.
It's not Predator, it's
Oh no,
Alien.
Alien. It has Alien on it. I don't know why Alien is on there.
Because it's Space Invaders.
Yeah.
Dun.
Except actually, we invaded.
The best thing about that
because
game
they ripped
is the
off
sound.
art.
Best thing is the sound.
Of what?
Boom.
That sounds like Space Invaders. Dun, 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 dun,
Good sound.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Would you rather play Split Second?
Hurry.
Hurry.
It looks interesting.
Hurry.
Hurry.
I like
Hurry.
the
Hurry.
timed
Hurry.
loop shot on that. It's a very cool idea.
It's
I
a
play
Valkyries.
Qbert over Next Generation.
Oh.
Wow, that's bad. That's
Preach.
bad, Crystal. Crystal, sorry.
Oh,
Do you-
sorry.
You've
Never
lost
seen
the
one.
point on
You've
my...
lost the point. Hopefully you don't mean Cubert's Quest, the horrific John Trudeau turd.
Well,
Full point lost.
so apparently the entire Trash Talker team of Riptide agrees that Star Trek TNG is not our favorite.
Well, it's more than not their favorite.
I was trying to put it diplomatically.
No,
the game sucks.
this is the Slam Till Pocket. It does
And
not
Slam Cell
suck.
Podcast says,
I love it.
Love it.
Yeah, I was trying to be
miss
diplomatic,
mine.
but
I
Why?
want a Steve Ritchie game that times how fast you shoot the loop and gives you different.
No,
points.
she said rather play Cubert in the video game.
Oh, the video game? Okay.
Yeah.
Cubert's good.
yes, but
The Crystal, have you ever actually played Cubert's Quest?
Ugh.
Is it Cubert's? Yeah, because Cubert's
Yes.
Cubes is the sequel
Is
to
the
the
sequel,
video game.
yes, yes,
but
that's
Cubert's
Cubert's
Quest is the
is the pinball.
horrifically...
They've got a
bad.
Cubert at Masuda Cho's.
do they?
Does the
Cubert
knocker
versus
work?
Quest.
And a Punch Out
Does the knocker work?
Ooh, Punch Out.
with the 2 screens
Yep.
Yep. I had
and a
couple.
Rampage.
And heavy.
Rampage.
It gets boring. That game gets boring really fast.
Okay.
And the thing with the steering wheels.
The thing with the steering wheel.
Off-road or super off-road or something.
Oh, okay, so they got all the old... Okay. Yeah.
My game got home.
Yay! Oh, Ryan, see?
No,
Oh.
my game.
Oh. Your
where?
game?
My game is in Farmington.
Your Alien Star.
Alien Star.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert?
Spoiler.
Well, we mentioned
Ron, are we ready for Expo?
it.
Crystal.
Yeah, we are ready for Expo. I'm so ready.
And you get to hang out with Jeff Teolis.
That's
And
right.
Crystal.
That's right. Jeff Teolis is going to be there. Hi, I'm Jeff Teolis. Google Play, Stitcher, whatever.
You can sing a Gene
I
duet.
was about to make
Oh,
a joke, but I
Gene
just
duet.
realized that's the end of the podcast I've been editing.
Oh, don't use the material from your podcast. That will be coming out any day now.
Any day now.
Any day now.
Any day.
So thanks everybody. We're running out of steam here, so let's end it. Hope you enjoyed this live version of episode.
Did you see they posted a game list? It's sparse so far.
Interrupting me.
I'm just telling you what she said.
Oh, what? The
We
game
can't
list
ignore
for
our
Expo?
listeners.
Yes.
You mean the
Sparse.
400 games they're going to have there?
Sparse.
But it's 400 games.
Sparse.
400 games.
Sparse.
400 copies of Next Generation.
Oh my god!
I'd love it. That'd be
oh
great.
my
No,
God,
that
I
would not be great.
And none of them will work.
I honestly...
No, the
Each
good
one
thing
of-
about if you have 400 there, you'll at least make one good one.
Yeah, because each one
After
will
you
have
combine
something
them all
wrong.
together
Yeah.
and like smush it down in a car compactor.
But...
They have 25 listed.
What, seriously?
Seriously.
25 games listed?
Yep.
Okay, folks. Well, this is going to be an interesting post Expo
Yeah, next week
podcast.
we'll
yeah,
have a...
that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and with any luck, Riptide will also have one.
No luck. It's going to be skill.
Skill.
It's going to happen.
Brute
Persistence,
determination.
Wait, just guts, determination, just pulling through this 3 months of hell
Sweat
to
and
edit that
elbow grease.
podcast.
Now you can go look at Indiana Jones and see if Eddie's name's on there.
Indy.
I'd
So-
rather never look at that game.
No,
Wow.
I agree.
But you
so
have the
sick of it.
grand champion at 1.9 billion
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
not horrible. I'm
But
so
I'm just so
sick of
tired
it.
of it.
Holy
So sick of
crap.
it.
No, I
Playing
like the way we
stupid
played
game.
it.
That is more fun. Yes.
Wait, how
Why,
did
how'd
you
you
play
play
it?
it?
We play for modes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you complete a mode, you get an extra point. So you start a mode, you get a point.
See?
If you complete the mode, you get an extra point.
Okay.
And your multi-ball and your score does not count at all.
So how about we grab some funnel cake for us and do that?
We're gonna have some funnel cake fries.
Yes,
And
we
you
are.
It's
won't
time to-
unless you come to Silverball Saloon at 135 West Commercial Street in East Rochester.
What was that again? Where?
East Rochester, 135 West Commercial Street. Zip code 1445.
The funnel cake fries are
And-
really good, and so was the monkey bread.
I can't have that last
And
piece you
literally
told me.
everything else.
So thanks everybody. This has been episode 112, almost live. I already have the title.
Wow.
Wow.
Gasp.
Thanks to Steph, thanks to Zach, and my co-host Bruce Nightingale.
I
And
got
thanks
it.
to the Silverball Saloon. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye, Bruce.
I have no name.
And I have no editing.
I have no name, I'm being honest.
How about the guy behind you?
Goodbye, Gary Stern.
See you later.
Oh my.
Dun, dun. Oh my. Can you boogie? Can you jive?
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, bye.
Oh, bye.
Oh, bye.
Oh my god.
Can you